All right, punters, dribblers, what's up? Sorry we're a little late, fashionably late. Welcome to our first Ashes companion. Sitting here, I think we're watching it on Fox Cricket. That's the first thing you need to know if you want to try and sync it up. And we've got Stokes about to bowl his sixth ball of the over. 38.5 overs bowled. Australia 1 for 74. Edward, we're firstly... Let's say thank you very much to Bloke in a Bar and Bloke in a Bar beer, which we will be consuming. But at this very moment, we are having some margies in a can. Mm. Now, we made the mistake of not bringing ice because concentrated as they are like this, it is intensely sweet.
It's sweet, but it's great.
It's delightful.
It's delightful. Margaritas in a can, my new vibe. My new sort of
and potentially
enjoyment, Tom.
Are we potentially abandoning rum for
Look,
Hello
we might
Sport
be.
rum for Hello Sport margies in a can?
We might be. Tom and I may well be this time next year margarita in a can barons.
Yep.
I don't know for sure. I can't read the future. I'm not a big proponent of tea leaves.
We are,
but
crystals. I mean, let's be real.
I do now harness the power of the crystal, Tom.
Yep.
As do you. As to many punters, as to many dribblers. So who knows what the future holds. I do know that I'm trying to currently get someone to send me ice.
Yeah.
Now, is
not
that
meth?
Bruh, I'm talking old school ice.
Yeah.
I'm talking that chunky shit that you put in your glass. It cools your drink down.
Yeah.
The stuff that I need at hand every waking moment. I'm an ice guy, Tom.
Frozen water.
I love putting ice cubes in my drinks.
Clip that up. I'm an ice guy.
I'm an ice guy. Put it this way. You're hungover. You've got a big day of Test cricket to watch. It's Boxing Day, okay? Boxing Day is Australia's day. You arise after a big Christmas lunch.
Might even wake up on the couch.
Big Christmas lunch. You've also had a couple of drinks, more than a couple. You've also indulged yourself late in the piece to some leftovers. Not only are you feeling the effects of the overconsumption of food, but Thomas, my dear friend, you're also very much hungover. Mm. Now, if I was to offer you a glass of water and there wasn't ice in there, what sort of friend am I?
Look, I think you offer water with ice. And to be honest, when we were packing the 30 million different units of merch, you did bring, Miss Field. Well done, Hazeem. Well done. Hamid, I apologise. That was a mistake, unintentional. But shit fielding nonetheless. I'm not an ice water man. I like water neat.
Are you seriously telling me that if you're hungover, you're going to go lukewarm?
I'm a room temperature neat water.
That is so disturbing.
Yeah.
I don't even know if we can be friends anymore.
But what I was saying was when you brought us iced water the other night, I did appreciate the ice.
Did you get a pep in your step?
It was nice.
I went and got the goblets for you boys.
Yeah, they were big.
Put ice in there and trying to, bring you lot back to life. Now, that is by the by. We are watching Ashes cricket. It is day one of the second test. Australia is seeing lacquer off nut, gentlemen.
Yes.
Ladies.
Dribbles,
Whoever's
punters.
watching. Labuschagne, 25 of 107 seeds. About to see a ball. Beautifully blocked. Make that 25 of 108. Warner of 42 off 105 seeds.
They're in the lacquer removal business.
Bruh. Australia, after we lose Cummins, after we win the toss, after we go into bat, all the nation needed were a couple of lacquer removal experts.
Yeah, 1-800 lacquer removal.
1-800 lacquer removal. And who should answer the phone? David Warner and his little offsider, Marnus Labuschagne. And they go, bruh, we can remove lacquer. Not a problem. Marcus Harris can't.
No, Marcus not a lacquer removalist.
Not his vibe, not his gig, not his thing. But Marnus and David Warner can. And they're removing it in spades. Partnership 73 off 198 pink ball seeds.
Pink seeds. Now, little Marcus...
Who couldn't?
Little Marcus who couldn't. He's now shit the bed twice from essentially two starts. That 20-run joke of a second innings for Australia in the first test doesn't really count. He also chose not to open, which was a little bit concerning when he let Carey open instead of him. It was like, wait, what the fuck are you doing? You need to command the space.
Could I say this, Thomas? As an opener, I don't really care about your second innings stuff, like as much. Do you know what I mean? Like I do, obviously, but
Depends
as an
what the position
no,
of
no,
the
but
game
as an opener, you need to assert yourself on the Test match, and that starts predominantly in the first innings.
Well, it not predominantly, literally starts in the first.
No, it
innings.
literally does.
Literally.
But like, as an opener, do we really care about your second innings stuff?
Again, depending on the game, and if you fucked up in the first innings, then no, possibly not. And he certainly did fuck up. Davey Warnes, Little Marcus got an LB overturned, which was nice. That was a good start. Broad, sucked in. Was there then another one? Did they have two? They've had a couple of failed reviews. That one on Warner. Now listen, do I think that it could have been out? Absolutely not. Was there questions over it? Maybe. Did he hit the ball? Did he hit his pad? Who the fuck knows? I think. Oh, that's right. But
What,
they
pitched
waited.
outside leg?
It pitched out, but they went through the whole fucking rigmarole.
Pitch outside. Pitch
Yeah.
outside. Oh, that's what I said that live. I was also playing pool when that was happening. So
You may not have been correct. You weren't.
no, I wasn't like fully invested in whether he hit it or not. But I said, naked eye, pitch outside. Do you know what I mean?
No, I do know what you mean.
Sometimes you got to go vibe and vibe alone. Thomas.
Then Little Marcus gloved one down leg.
Can I say something?
Butler took a
Can I say
screamer.
something, Tom? Can I say something? Opening for the nation, arguably the highest honour in the land, to open for your country. Don't glove one down leg.
How about you just don't glove one down leg? How about you fucking score brave runs for your country?
You know what? If you're in the top 6, it should be written, like instead of fold cunts, it should say don't glove one down leg.
Yeah.
On your arm.
Don't get out. Now, I don't know what happens. I don't know what becomes of Little Marcus here. He's still probably young, so we can piss him off and then bring him back if he wants to sort of
I don't
like...
think he's that young.
He's not that young. He's not fucking as young as you and me. Like, we're... But he's young enough.
Well, he's not full of youthful exuberance.
No.
Not like you and I.
we're young at heart.
Yeah, we are young at heart. Although I keep getting reminded of how grey I'm getting.
Well,
That's by the way.
you're grey of scalp, young of heart.
Grey of scalp, young of heart. Difference. Big
There's a real
difference.
Real difference.
As Matty, you know.
Well, we've got Matty. Shout out to Matty, the water boy.
Plays a blinder.
Yeah, he's just trying to work out the sound for us. We feel like it's important to be able to hear a bit of the commentary in our heads. You won't be able to hear it, but you'll be able to hear it at home.
But Thomas, simple facts are simple facts are simple facts. I've always said that. You've always said that. We've always said that. Little Marcus Harris running out of opportunities to grab by the horns the bull that is the opening market. Now, bulls and bears, stock markets, all that shit.
Yeah.
Bulls are good. Bears are bad.
Wolf of Wall Street,
100%.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Who's a great actor and one of my favourites all time. Never done a shit movie, Dior it. But Little Marcus Harris has been presented a bull and he hasn't been able to ride it. Not for the allotted 10 seconds or whatever it is until you get bucked up.
No, or even if it was just like one of those ones at a pub, the bucking bronco, he just flies off straight away. He's got a date watching him. It looks fucking
But
embarrassing.
you know what it is? Little Marcus goes, oi, I'm literally one of the great bull riders of all time. You go, oh, fuck, really? He goes, bruh, you should see my
Watch me ride.
provincial riding work. Like, you get me on one of these broncos, one of these bulls rather, in, you know, butt fuck nowhere, and I'll ride the shit out of this thing. Saying that to the girls, saying it to the boys, saying it to everyone in the room. Little Marcus hops on, falls off. We go, oh, mate, nothing to worry about. It happens. Have another go. He's fallen off again.
You go, ooh.
Which is Adelaide. If he's to fall off again, i.e. Melbourne.
Or to just get back on in Adelaide. He may not see Melbourne, Eddie. He may not be able to ride bulls in Melbourne.
I think genuinely speaking, they give them 3 ridings of the bulls.
Oh, look who's rolling in.
Okay.
Look who's rolling in here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a guest.
We've got a guest in.
We've got to get, this will be fun.
Here we go.
This will be fun.
Oh, Davey Warner spanking one to the boundary. Thank you very much. Get fucked.
46 off 106. Boom.
About to get a 50 here. My bets, Eddie, for this game, if I can just indulge.
Yep.
I've got this is a multi here. I've got Steve Smith 100,
Correct.
Travis Head 50 plus.
Correct.
Into, now this is where it gets a little bold, Michael Nessa to get a 5-up.
Bold.
Huh?
Bold.
Yeah, that's bold. That's bold. It's, I think, paying like $186.
What were you feeling there? Like, inform the punter and the dribbler of what was going on.
Because
upstairs.
he shouldn't have played the game.
Yeah.
So that's why. He wasn't
So what?
playing.
So he takes the ball by the horn.
Exactly. He wasn't meant to be playing. Pat, in one of the most ridiculous scenes, is a close contact, but is negative for COVID, can't play. Nessa comes in. Essentially, they were like, fuck, he may never play Test cricket based on the fact that he wasn't picked. He now gets in. He takes a 5 in the first innings. I walk home with my pockets filled with units.
Tell me this. Was seeing Nessa...
Oh, Dave,
bang,
sorry.
4
bang.
more,
There's his
bruh.
50.
50, bang. Put the bat up.
Well done, David.
Put the bat up.
Well
Put
done,
the bat up.
David.
As I said earlier, punters and dribblers, be wary of the bull who's 30 off 100 seeds. Be wary. Because now he's 50 off 108 and he's in a fucking mood. And I see a ton in his future, Tom. There I said it.
Yep.
There I said it, punters and dribblers. David Warner, the bull, the dark angel, has 100 in his future. It's as simple as that. 50 off 108. It's a patient, mature half century, Tom. Can I also say this? Playing like a father. Playing like someone who's seen a couple of summers.
Yeah. Playing like Dad would. A dad trying to teach his son the ins and outs of Test cricket and going, listen, watch me, boy.
What, exactly. To all the fathers out there, how would you show your son to play in the nets?
Or your daughter.
Or of course of your daughter.
Oh,
of
it's
course
just,
of your daughter. A father to his children.
Yes.
How would you want your children to play in the nets?
Like Dave is right now.
Like Davies right now.
Yep. 24 Test hundreds, Eddie, is, seriously impressive stuff. Like, if we should get
Where
up
does he stack up against the great Matthew Hayden?
Hayden got 30.
He got 30?
Yeah.
Okay.
Still, 20. He gets 25. Like, Hayden's the most for an Aussie opener. You tell me Warner can't get 500s in the rest of his career? Maybe not.
But Hayden's revered.
Well, Hayden's the greatest.
Of course he is. But you know what I mean? Like, no, I don't think anyone gives enough credit to David Warner as to how much he's done.
I think it's because maybe of sandpaper, plus he can be a bit Magoo with his celebrations and his TikToks and all that, but like when you just stop to look at it, and also he doesn't love playing anywhere other than Australia, that, you're a bit like, maybe you're not giving him his dues as much as you should. But in the cold light of day, you look at the numbers, you look at the stats, Davey Warnes, 24 Test tons, you can't turn your nose at it. Now, is it disrespectful they can't find something big enough for Labuschane's number? Name, on the screen. I'm pretty sure it's Lab Change. Lab Chagney.
Okay, that's fine. But the scoreboard at Adelaide Oval is old as time itself.
Sorry, hello, Denon. How are you?
Hello.
Denon's joined us.
Denon's popped
Mr.
in.
Cricket.
Mr. Cricket, Denon Kemp.
Bang! He's gone again! Oh,
No, it was a replay. Sorry, punters and dribblers.
sorry. Good Lord, that excited me.
Do you have a camera? Oh, I just got a bit clear.
Yeah. We just want to be able to have it so it's like, even if it's just so we can hear what they're saying if something happens.
What, was there echoing or something?
No, it's just more of being able to hear a bit of the commentary.
Yeah, why don't you just turn it up? What's the...
Well, because I wasn't sure whether on YouTube you might get in a bit of heat for having commentary from...
if it's low, I think you should be sweet.
We'll give it a whirl.
Boom.
If it's, What did you name it? Because it's usually the name. Okay, yeah, sweet.
There you go.
It should be fine, man.
All right. Well, we'll work it out. If it gets taken down, then sincere apologies.
Sincere.
Now, we can't see Kempy yet.
Oh, it's because Matt's not doing his job, but that's all right.
No, that's all right. Look,
All right.
Matty.
I mean, we're all kind of acclimatized to it. It's like a trainer that trains in altitude. We've trained in shit performances by Matt, and it's like work altitude.
yeah. You get used to it.
Yeah, exactly. Whereas when we finally sack Matt and get someone normal, it'll feel like he's the best worker in the world.
We'll be like, holy shit.
Just like a boxer,
Yeah.
trains altitude, comes out,
Comes
flogs
down
the
to
guy.
sea level, and you're like, oh,
Or
this
is it
guy's
one of those things where you don't know what you've got
until it's gone.
I mean,
Is
it
it one of
may
those
very well
Guys,
be.
put up a
But you know the key to that, Edward,
Yeah.
is just never admitting it.
Fair income. Yeah,
No, that's
you
true.
You
did
know what I mean?
right.
Like, that's game set. That's ace. That's me ace. I just put it on the table to you.
No, you did right.
You know, like that. Just boom, pocket aces.
Christ, I thought I just
You know,
saw
it's
a replay
almost
of
like-
minus edging.
People that say you don't know what you got till it's gone, they're almost the most humble people in the world, because for you to accept that that is a reality, like if you to accept that you don't know what till it's gone is a thing, it means you're humble enough to actually say it out loud.
Yeah, to admit you're wrong. One of
Yeah.
the things that we pride ourselves on is never admitting we're wrong.
Never.
I mean, it is something to be proud of. It's called sticking to your guns.
Sticking to your guns, backing your beliefs, backing your ability. I wonder how fucking hot it is in Adelaide right now.
Just ordering this ice, Tom.
Oh, good.
Yep. Doing my bit. What's the date?
Let's have a little look here. Obviously, because it's cricket, we can have a little look at
So the 20th.
some of the dribbles here from some of you motherfuckers
Isn't
out
it,
there. Marcus Harris definitely has. Yeah, we might be delayed here. I don't know. But what you need to know is Wokes is bowling his, what are we in, the 41.4 over. 41.4 overs bowled.
We're definitely delayed.
Yeah, we are delayed. But I'm just
Bang.
saying, if you want to pause your fucking Fox Cricket or KO or whatever you got,
Get them up to date, baby.
then you'll be
Oh, this is great.
up to date, or you'll be in line with us. Warner's stepped it up, hasn't he? This is just what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen.
I tell you what, I was just about to say, could this be the dream? Could it be the dream?
I was saying to Edward when I got here, I was laughing not laughing, but like as I was saying goodbye to my family at home, and I was like, all right, Dad's off to work. And I was just sort of chuckling to myself about how ridiculous it is, because I'm sitting here drinking fucking margaritas in a can, watching the cricket.
So this is the reality, Tom. I'm going to lay it out to you.
Chuck me the vape.
We're not going to get it delivered.
Okay, well then we're just going to have to...
It'll have to be picked
So
up.
we made a mistake, Denon. Obviously, when we drink beer, it's bloke, right?
Obviously.
But
Given.
we are, we have been sort of ruminating about the recent sort of development of margaritas in a can.
Thoughts?
Served chilled over ice. We didn't
Okay.
have the... We don't have the...
Didn't follow the
No,
instructions.
I told you that. I called you.
You did.
Did I
But
call
I
you?
told you that I couldn't get ice.
But did I call you? You could have, though, because you drove past how many servos did you drive
stuck
past?
in an Uber, and the traffic was telling me that I was going to be here at fucking 6:30,
So I,
which is when we meant to
I
start.
stopped to get it all.
Yep,
I
and he
stopped to
couldn't
get
get ice.
everything. He couldn't get ice.
Wow.
2.5 the time.
You should have just got the ice.
That's pretty crazy.
I told him where I'm at the moment, there isn't ice. Are you able to get it? Because I've
Wait, that
stopped
dude's
for
an
it.
Hello Sport app. He's got one of the originals on.
Oh, of course he does.
Is
That's
that-
what he-
Look at that motherfucker.
Of course he does, though.
That was an original.
Who the fuck was that?
How good's
What a
that?
lord. He was in one of 100 those were.
That
They
is
were
a
our very
true
first hat.
OG dribbler.
The super OG hat.
Love to see
All the way
it.
over in Adelaide. And you know what? You could tell he was a punter and dribbler because the boys were all around him.
They were dressed
He
as
was-
bananas.
He was truly one of
Did
the
that
boys.
look? That looked a bit
the
like
boys all
Keepo.
around him.
That was not Keepo. Not a,
You don't
not a-
reckon?
That was not Keepo.
It
not
looked a bit
chance in
like
hell.
him.
I know Keepo, and that wasn't Keepo.
You don't reckon?
No.
Put it this way, I've never seen a bloke in a punter's and dribbler's hat sad.
No, dude. They're
Do you know
all
what I
happy
mean?
as Larry.
Have you ever seen someone sad in a punter's dribbler's hat? I haven't.
It's also a natural aphrodisiac. I think if you wear it, it gets you horny and anyone around you.
For sport.
Well, yes.
There's no aphrodisiac.
Like
Like
a P's
punting and
and
dribbling.
D's hat. Well, we weren't on then, were we?
It was brought a tear to the eye seeing the all the people's tagging in the last dribble shirts.
Sorry?
Nice.
All the people in your story tagging
Oh
the
yeah,
last dribble
yeah,
shirts.
fantastic.
nice.
Yeah, thank
It's
you
very
all very
nice.
much. Keep sharing, keep tagging. If the orders are rolling in.
But there was a bit of rhetoric around Queensland. Is there an issue with Queensland?
Nah, that was just one
that was
dribbler
just
who was
one
like,
guy.
"I'm in
Trying to-
Queensland. Where's my t-shirt?"
He
And
was
then everyone
trying
else
to-
was
okay.
like, "I've got mine."
And the
I've got
guy was
mine."
like, literally a suburb over, is like, I've got mine. Let it be known, punters and dribblers, they're all set out at the same time. What Ozpost decides to do with them is not my, not
It's our problem, but it's not our- it's out of our
let
control.
it be known, it's our problem. A dribbler today, it says delivered on the tracking. He goes, I didn't get it. obviously we send another out. We make it our problem to look after the punter and the dribbler. Obviously. But in terms of delivery times specifically, I don't know how Australia Post works. They work in mysterious ways.
So he was trying to rally the troops and he just got denied.
Well, he was like tracking numbers never. I get that he's toey. It's Christmas time coming up. I get his angst. I really do. But I don't think he anticipated the response from fellow Queensland dribblers that were like, shut the fuck up, bro. I've had mine for 2 days.
They want us to be counted into a ball, all right? This is Stokes bowling his 42.4. He's about to bowl his 5th. So we'll count you in. He's just got the ball in his hand. He's walking back to his mark. He's a big Kiwi. He's got red hair.
The screen reads, Australia 1 for 86, overs 42-4.
And he's coming in here and bowled it. And minus
blocked. And blocked well.
Blocked really
and blocked with
well.
purpose.
Yeah.
Now, this could be something very stupid, what I'm about to say. But watching Marnus today, obviously I haven't watched a lot of cricket, but he seems like quite an agile batter. As in he moves.
Describe agile.
Like as in he is very good at moving his body quickly, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, he's fast and fidgety.
He's fast twitch.
Yeah. But do you know what I mean though? Like he moves quite a lot, like opening his body up compared to some of the other guys that I've watched that are quite stiff around the core.
Yeah, he ain't stiff. Stiff. He's
So I was like, is that normal or is that not normal? Is it like a?
Well, he's fluid.
Yeah, he is quite fluid.
He certainly he's like him and Steve Smith are similar in their styles, and obviously Steve Smith the first, and Marnus sort of likes.
Thoughts
to
on
himself.
I know it was they called it DRS. The English side did. Did you think he was out?
Warner?
Now, obviously, they found out eventually because it was a
pitched outside leg.
Yeah, pitched outside, but it was
looked pretty out to me.
Well, it was like they were trying to work out whether he edged the ball or whether he'd hit his bat on his pads on the way through, so you could see the little hotspot mark. As an Australian, not out.
At the end of the day, if it pitches outside a leg, it doesn't matter.
Yes, but he's talking obviously specifically about
Of course. But what I'm saying is holistically, it doesn't matter.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
Holistically,
it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter at all.
Thoughts on the rhetoric? Remember the old rhetoric around the KFC and the video ref of footy? How they would like go to the video ref a certain amount of times of games because KFC would want a certain amount of ads per game. Remember that rhetoric?
Yes.
And we don't know if it's true or not. Do you think that because when they were doing that DRS, they could have gone to outside leg camera immediately, couldn't have they?
Yes, they could have, and they should have, but they didn't, and I don't know why.
And so that's what I would want to ask you. Do you think they're falling into, not the trap, but they're just trying to excite the punter and the dribbler with a bunch of replays?
Potentially. It certainly builds a little bit of suspense.
A lot of suspense there. And that brings me to my next question. Do you think the DRS guy is a suspense movie watcher?
Oh, I think he's certainly probably got a bit of suspense about him. I think if you work in the DRS game, you need to have some sort of cinematic sensibilities.
So you're saying to me that you think that the third umpire's favourite movie is Shutter Island with Leonardo DiCaprio?
Well, that movie's fucking chock full of suspense.
That is a lot of suspense.
Bro, first time I watched it, I was melting. I was like, oh my God. Leo, you've taken me on such a trip.
One of these underrated...
Mate, watch it again. Watch it again. It's unbelievable the second time because you're like, there's so many signs.
I just don't like scary movies anymore.
It's not scary.
It's not that scary.
Thomas, for God's sake.
That's not classified as scary.
And
I'm with you in the scare department. I don't want to watch myself get scared.
I'm not saying it's like a horror. It's not like Scream or fucking Saw.
Jesus,
but it's a bit like, I don't know if I need my heart rate shot, man.
That is soft as melted butter.
What a shit ball.
From a guy that will actively fight birds in parks.
Wow.
That's appalling.
Holy
Marnus,
shit.
bang, 4 runs.
Dude,
What's
you
up,
see that
baby?
ball from Wokes? That was just a pile of full tossed poo. That was a bag of shit lobbed
They should
at
get
him.
one poo toss per...
Look at this. Bag of poo. Bag of poo. Thank you.
Not per over.
Like if they want to bowl poo, Denon, they'll get discarded for 4 or 6.
But do you think that one, like in the Ashes going forward, to create a bit of excitement, each country gets one
Bag
actual
of feces?
actual ball that is poo?
No.
So like as in one that's like a hollow ball.
Looks like a
has,
normal ball,
but it has poo
but
in
it's
it.
filled with poo.
And it splatters on them.
Yeah, it splatters
Yeah.
on them. You get one per...
And they have to bowl at a full toss though.
Full toss, and it's just one. You only get one. If you miss, then you miss the poo shot. I reckon that would
So
add
you're
rate.
saying if you don't pull the poo shot, you get covered in poo. Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying.
look,
it's interesting.
It's something. It's something.
You don't
to
think
think
that?
about.
You don't think that's going to bring the people?
I think you certainly put it in the.
I think the
maybe
people
pile.
are already there. People are pumped up. People are into it. I don't know if the poo's going to like necessarily add to numbers. Certainly something to think about. It's very rugby league. It's very rugby
He
league.
walks out and he's got like stains all over his white kit.
Well,
It's
that's
like,
it as well
I think
with
he
the
might have
whites.
the poo ball, but then he does a wall pool, covers himself in shit, and then just doesn't bowl it. And he's like, "Gotcha! I covered myself in shit, but I got you." You did-
Jokes
you
on
got
you.
I think what you're hearing here, punters and dribblers, is what a leaguey would do to improve cricket. Not necessarily in touch with the subtlety, the sensibility
Look, I'll admit it.
of
I'll
red
admit
ball
it.
cricket, which is fine.
But you have to. Rugby league can bring a lot to every sport.
We can, 100%. And your idea is to bring a poo ball once and over, which would be interesting.
Look, I'm just saying that.
No, I'm into it.
It's a battle. The ratings that they're battling with kids on Instagram and YouTube, and everyone's listening to Hello Sport. They've got to bring something to bring the masses in.
You don't reckon the masses are here?
No, the
now?
masses,
are
in.
there.
But there's no
Masses there, bro.
No, but there's no
Sell
cap
out
on
after
masses.
sell out after sell out after sell out.
The masses are there. But you're telling me they wouldn't want more masses?
I think, and look, I want to take your idea. I want to absorb it. I want to make sense of it. I think that the poo ball probably has more place in Big Bash League cricket.
I think you're right, Eddie.
I think that Denon, as a rugby league man, you need to understand that the Ashes cricket is sacred.
Yeah.
It is one of the oldest contests on planet Earth. It is my favourite contest. I understand that potentially to some
Pooh could jazz it up a bit.
could jazz it up.
Let's jazz it up.
I don't like the idea of people wearing creams or whites playing Ashes cricket covered in feces. That's just me. Call me old school. Call me old school.
No, look, I think
It's not
that's
for
fair.
me.
I think any changes to the game should be just trialled in Big Bash. If it works, if Pooh sells, if Pooh's a winner, then we can have that conversation down the track.
Well, poo sells.
it does
We
sell.
know Pooh sells, but does it sell in the long form of the game?
No, it doesn't.
I've got a good question for you. A great test match or an origin?
Test match.
I just...
Big call.
Yeah, I mean...
Give me a reason.
Oh, David
Bang!
spanked it. Didn't go as far as I thought.
Wow,
But it was still,
Do you know why, Denon? Can I tell you why?
You can tell me why. Absolutely.
2 hours versus 5 days.
yeah.
Okay. And I guess
If I said to you, you're going to have a great route for 2 hours or 5 days.
Well, the idea of actually having
Long
sex
routes
for
are
5
overrated.
days would be a nightmare.
but okay, a fling, a romance, a nice, beautiful,
Or deep
sort
love.
of like a summer deep
Yeah,
love.
okay,
5
okay.
days, 2 hours.
okay, I'm
Let's
with you
use
there.
that analogy.
Yeah.
I'm with you there.
I got
5 days
I
all
got a stat for you guys. Dave Warner, he's played 11 day-night innings before this one,
Yep.
and he only passed 50 once.
Yep.
But when he passed that 50, he got 335 not out.
Oh,
Oh, so what you're saying is Dave's going to get 300.
What
No.
did I say a couple of balls ago?
I don't think you said that.
I said Dave will get a ton.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, certainly.
have you got a mic, Matty? Yeah, sweet.
I said Dave will get a
Matty, could you also just do me a favour and see where David Warner sits in all-time Australian Test tons?
Good question. Let's guess.
I'm going to say would he be in the top 10?
He's behind
Pup.
Steve Waugh, he's behind Pup, he's behind Ponting, he's behind
Smudge.
Smudge, he's behind Bradman,
Hayden, Bradman.
What's
Hayden.
with the Karate Kid tie?
It's very English.
Is he
it's very
behind
broad.
AB? Maybe not.
I don't know. From beyond that, basically, I'm just sort of talking out my bumhole, I think.
Would you like me to tell you where he's at, or do you want me to go through the
Guess
list?
he's 7th.
You'll
Seven?
get 7th. I'll say he's 9. And then just go through the top 10. Or if he's not in the top 10, give us where he's at.
Tom, you are right. He's 9th.
Fuck me, dude.
You good,
So
bro?
Ricky Ponting,
Yep.
Steve Waugh,
Yep.
Hayden,
Yep.
Hold on.
Bradman.
Give us how many they've got.
Okay.
41.
Ponting, 41. Waugh, 32. Hayden, 30. Bradman, 29. But that was in 50 innings compared to 100.
Yeah.
Clark, 28. Steve Smith, 27. AB, 27. Greg Chappell, 24. Dave Warner, 24. So it was equal 8th, actually.
Jesus
So the
Christ.
only two I forgot was Chaplin
Chappell.
AB.
Yeah. Well, you actually said AB.
I said AB maybe.
Dude, Smudge is what, 6 tons off second place.
Do you know what wigged me out the other day that I was looking up? Punters and Dribblers, this might wig you out as well. if Smudge hadn't have been embroiled in Sandpapergate, which obviously we'd like to remove from our memory, but if he wasn't embroiled in that and he had have captained as many games as Tim Payne had, he would have captained as many games as Steve Waugh. By this current point in time.
I didn't know that. I know we didn't speak about it, but I didn't remember that. That's fucking impressive.
Isn't that crazy?
It is crazy. I'd like him to get a
Steve
ton.
Waugh, who I'm like captain for fucking ever.
Oh, it felt like it.
Felt like it, certainly. Oh, it's good form. It's good form.
This is exactly what you wanted to see from the Australian batting side. Obviously, it's still early. We're only 1 for 96, but when you talk about being in the lacquer removal business as we have, this is a start that we can get our heads around.
Tom, you've got to... There's a couple of things with Test cricket, which is why I'm so aroused by it, Denon.
Speaking my language.
Not only are you playing to conditions and to the bowler, you're also playing to the context of the match. What's required at this point in time? Is it easy scoring or is it poor scoring? Are the bowlers nipping it about? Are they looking likely to take a wicket? What is required of me here as a batsman? At this point in time, with the pink nut on lacking our skipper, two new bowlers to the setup.
One debutant.
Two new bowlers to the setup.
Yes.
One debutant.
Jesus, Bairstow's looking thick. Holy shit, dude.
What's required of me as a bowler? We lose Marcus Harris, gloving one
all.
down leg for fuck all.
Marnus was dropped as well. Marnus got dropped.
But what's required? The nation requires you to remove lacquer. And that's what you're seeing here. In other circumstances, maybe Warner goes out there and scores a 70-ball 100. You know what I mean? It just depends. It just depends. And when I see David Warner 53 for 113, you know what I say to myself, Denon?
What do you say?
We're going to win this test match.
They think the punters and dribblers think that you've had a couple of vegan ciggies.
Oi, don't smoke them.
No, he doesn't. But he's been at lunch.
Drinking rosé.
There you go, living.
I don't smoke vegan cigarettes, punters and dribblers.
That's
Used to back in the day, not my vice anymore.
More my persuasion. Oh, David,
Bang!
beautiful. Go. Ah, Devo, well done.
Still, it was nice.
It was a nice shot.
Beautiful.
Johnny Bairstow looks like a wildling from Game of Thrones.
Like the guy that...
The big, thick redhead.
Yeah.
He looks like the wildling's just been to a barber.
Look at this. Watch this. Look at this. I love that.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you very much. You know what we were trying to work out today, Tom? You might be able to help me with this. This was my understanding of the pink ball. My understanding was they didn't use a white ball for day-night test cricket because it doesn't last 80 overs. That was my understanding.
Right?
That could be wrong. Now, further to that, why does the pink ball behave differently to the red ball?
I could only imagine that it's because it's like, are they painting the leather or is it dyed leather? Like, can you dye leather pink or do you have to paint it pink? And if you paint it pink, does it do something different? I think also the paint comes off.
So you're saying you can't dye it red?
I'm not saying anything with confidence. I'm asking questions. I'm asking questions to find out how you feel inside.
Well, I asked you questions.
21 questions. I don't know. Basically, I don't know. But they said, I was listening before, they were like after 25-ish overs, it stops doing stuff. We're at 45.2. Wokes. Bowling.
Oh, that's a good seed. Matty, is that right? Is that why they don't use the white ball? Doesn't last 80 overs?
I'm Googling now. I don't have any answers for why yet, and I'll get that soon. But
Punters and dribblers?
the pink
The dye
ball...
makes it a bit softer. You can get red leather. Here we go. The way it moves. What do we got here? The dye makes the ball softer.
The dye makes the ball softer.
Wow.
Is that fair income? That seems so bizarre to me that that's like a thing.
That, like, how? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's such... it's a colour, the chemicals would be so small and insignificant. Do you know what I mean? How
But
could it
also,
affect
like
the
on a
weight?
colour wheel, red and pink are so close, right?
On a colour wheel.
One of the great mysteries.
But do you know what I mean? It's not like
1 for 100 punters. A few punters, dribblers as well, asking us why the fuck we aren't drinking bloke. If you just hear we are drinking bloke when it's beer, it's bloke. These are margaritas in a can, which we had to try because we've been talking about them for fucking weeks.
Yes. And I'm
you
trying
know
to
why
lose
else?
weight.
But you know why else we had them? It's silly season.
Getting
Is
a little
that
silly?
is
Getting a
that
little
okay?
Silly on the margies.
Is that okay? Is that fine? Good.
Ooh, you know what?
Tom, we don't need to explain ourselves.
Yeah, I mean, wow.
Let's go 1 for 1.
What do you mean?
Let's have a bloke. Back to the Margies.
Sweet, I'm down with that. Let's let the margies cool as well. I was going to say, because they are meant to be on ice, I have finished this. You get used to it.
Did you like it in the end?
Yeah, I
Have
like
you been
it.
having
Could
a
you
bloke at a
imagine,
tub?
Tom?
Is
Tom,
that
could-
still is that tapped?
It should be tapped.
Tom, can you imagine that on ice?
Oh, it's not tapped.
Oh, it'd be phenomenal.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean? Could you imagine our own version on ice?
A little margarita. I can.
Yep, of course you can.
You could put it moon margarita, moon water margarita.
Moon water
something to do with
margaritas.
moon charging. You know, obviously the
Moonwater margies. I
moon
don't
water
mind that.
margies.
So just trying to unpack what you're saying, Dan. You're suggesting that we charge water via the moon,
Yep.
and that water is used in our margaritas.
Absolutely.
Moon water margarita.
Absolutely.
Now you're in. Now you're
I'm in.
Now you're now
You were looking for an in.
I'll look at.
You were
I'm
looking
in.
for in. Now you're in.
Yes.
Now you're
Yes.
in, buddy.
That's what I'm talking about.
But you know what I mean? Like, we demand excellence. We demand great ideas. You were lacking. Now you're bringing it.
Oh, it's good.
Moonwater margaritas.
Moon water.
That's good
No,
stuff.
I'd bloody drink them.
That's fucking hilarious. I like that. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Broad's headband, but
Tom.
It's
Just-
a choice.
We're just so aligned. I was literally about to ask, Thomas, can you walk me through
Karate
Broad's
Kid.
It's
headband?
very look
Because
at
it's
me.
a choice. You know what I mean? Like it's a choice to do something unnecessary. You don't need.
His
to,
hair's not that long.
Yeah. Not only is his hair not that long, but he could just get a headband.
I've got a tin foil about why he's doing it.
Yep.
He is, and there's nothing wrong with this punters and dribblers, but his hair does seem to be deserting him. He
That's
grows
a big call.
Trust me.
Wow.
Now listen. I mean,
Tom-
well, don't trust me. It's tin foil. Oh, there you go. Hamid misses again.
I need to come in.
Can I finish what I'm saying?
But I
here,
want to
though?
come into bat for you to give you some credibility. He does have a good toupee guard.
Yes.
Like a toupee radar.
And I'm not saying it's a
okay.
toupee.
I don't have.
But he has a
super.
good radar.
I've got.
for toupee.
I
Okay.
just have my old man's always had a toupee radar, and he's passed it on to me. I have a toupee radar.
Wow.
So
It's an important skill to have the toupee
Well-
radar. You got to have one in your crew at all times.
you what?
You got to have one in your crew at all times.
absolutely.
Of a
Yeah, you
toupee
need
radar.
it. You need it, especially because if you got a mate who rocks up with the toupee, you go, brah,
yeah.
we know that. We
We
know.
know,
what's-
and
come
also
on.
like
Just go bald, dude. It's
Show
all
some
good.
respect to the follically gifted
Yeah.
as well. You know, don't try and steal the thunder.
it's the equivalent of me getting fucking like silicon abs put in my body,
Absolutely.
which I'm considering, or calf implants.
Yeah.
But thank you. But Broads, I think, the use of the headband can cover up what is potentially a clearing forest at the front of his
so
head.
his forest is clearing. You
His
think?
forest is some deforestation,
Look
I
at that
think.
cat.
Is that how you see it?
Yep. And he's
big
grown it, so he
play.
slicks it back, and then you can't notice that it's
and
basically.
he just never goes to a date without a hat on.
Well,
Or
how's
that.
it look in interviews?
I don't know.
Haven't
I don't
gone
know,
that
but I
deep.
have seen it. Like I've seen it, and I've noticed.
Haven't gone that
He goes
deep.
out the window.
It's like he does interviews and his hairline is literally like down to his.
Yeah.
eyebrows.
So it's,
Have you got your phone up? Punters and dribblers, have you seen Stuart Broad in interviews?
here we go. 100% going bald. That's the first
There
thing
we
I'm seeing
go.
here.
That's it.
There
That's all we
go,
need. That's
there
all we need.
go.
What is this guy talking about? Coup Cafe, biggest wool pool in history. No, it's not. If you've been to Coup Cafe, you know that it is the quickest service in a busy venue.
But
that
what's
you've ever
the
been
wool
to.
pool? What's
I
the
don't
wool
know.
pool?
I don't know.
No, but explain yourself, bro.
Yeah. Explain yourself, please. Gary Winthorpe, if that is your real name.
Doesn't sound like it. Oh, it's good stuff.
Moonwater Margies. I like it.
I like
wanted
Moonwater
to talk about this, Tom. I know we've talked about it on the podcast, but I want to talk about it again. Based on what I've seen from Stuart Broad and from James Anderson, Jimmy Anderson, for the start of this test match, and the quality they bring, and the experience they bring, and the wicket-taking ability they bring, it seems to me that the English conceded the first test. Right? Now, if you take that line of thought for a walk with me for a second, punters and dribblers, right? If you walk that down the road with me, if you believe, like I do, that the English conceded the first test because they have no ticker and they're not made of the right stuff, then their game plan was to win 3 out of 4 tests in Australia.
It seems like a bold strategy, which
It
so
doesn't.
far
It doesn't
isn't
make
paying off.
any sense.
It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't.
It doesn't make any sense. Mate.
It's almost like
That's like going, oh, you know what? We've got a game in Adelaide in Origin, and we're prepared to lose it because we know we're going to win the next 2.
Yeah.
Like, no, you're not, mate.
there's got to
Maybe-
be something internal that happens.
Maybe they just
surely.
overthink it. You know, there's some people just overthink everything, and the English, they are almost criminal overthinkers of all things. Like Stuart Broad with that headband. You're overthinking it, bro. Just chill. It's hair. It's all good.
Just
Don't
shave
worry
it
about
off,
it.
mate.
Shave it, mate.
Shave it off. Go bald. It happens to everyone. You'll be fine. Overthinking it. England. Oi, let's leave out our 2 best bowlers of all time in English history. Let's leave them out.
No, but not just leave their 2 best bowlers. Leave the best fast bowler out
After Glenn McGrath.
after Glenn McGrath, but off wickets, but after Glenn McGrath, but on wickets of all time.
Was what was
That's
their
not like playing
explanation?
Joey. It's like in 05 when Joey came back, like he had his injuries and stuff. It's like going, yeah, you know what? Joey's not for us.
What's the like? Did they give a decent explanation? Like
They
what
thought
was-
that the other 2 were going to be better suited for the conditions, which was fucking a bowling. It was a good pitch to bowl on. That was what it seemed like.
They picked a spinner named Jack Leach, who I have had my opinions on, and I will reinforce them now. Arguably the worst bowler to ever play Ashes cricket. There, I said it.
You said it. You did say that.
And I'll say it again. He went for 8 and over. He was appalling. He had no business being out there in the middle. And someone hasn't told him that you can wear contacts when you bat. And I just find that concerning. I find it concerning. I find that level of disregard for modern advancements in contact technology.
So you reckon he's
concerning.
anti-science?
I'm not going to put those words in his mouth, but from where I'm sitting, Denon, a man that wears fogged up glasses to the middle in an Ashes contest, that strikes me as bizarre. Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I can't believe the term anti-science even exists.
Oh, it does. People believe the Earth's flat.
A dribbler here saying his name's Dill Ball. According to Broad, it's to stop him from touching his face. I don't know how that works, bro, because your face ain't covered
It's the headband is to stop him or
from
as,
touching his face.
Okay, well, this opens up an interesting conversation. What defines the face? I would have said the face. This is me personally, punters and dribblers. I would have said stops at the lobes not included.
No.
Anything in face, anything from the scalp down. Hairline's my cutoff.
Yeah.
You can use your own, but I'm using the hairline. Anything down his face, and then anything from
Chin up.
Chin up.
Under the chin's your neck. Or
Under the
your
chin is your neck. It's your
so
neck.
even he's your neck.
Yeah, that's your neck. That ain't your
Okay.
face.
So I would say to that dribbler who reckons the headband.
No, that's what Broad said.
Right.
Not
sorry.
the dribbler. The dribbler ain't speaking
My
for
apologies.
Broad.
My apologies to the dribbler. This reinforces what Tom was saying, that Broad probably going bald and not prepared to admit it, because that headband's not covering your face, brah. That's on your fucking head.
It's reflecting his play too. No confidence. Trying to wall pull
Oi,
everyone.
Tom,
Shortcuts.
Do you know what Broad would say if he was here? Oi, Denon, stop wearing your hat on your face.
It's a great
You know what
point.
I mean?
It's a great point.
Question though, as your hairline recedes, Eddie, if your face starts from your hairline, as your hairline recedes, is your face getting bigger?
No, I think you put your hand up and you go, I'm balding and I need to reevaluate where my face starts and finishes. And if you want to draw a line on a permanent marker, I'm happy to do that.
Yeah, right. Mark
For
it in.
clarity,
Yeah.
that's fine.
And you know what? That's a
And
brave
people
man.
do that. People get their hairline tattooed in. Shout out to the guy that was on Maths one season.
Yeah, dude. That was a weird look.
Yeah, it was a weird look.
I can
And
spot
you
that
know
a
what
mile
was
off as
But you
well.
know what was weirder about it is that guy thought it looked real, and I was like,
You know what?
you're not fooling nobody, bro.
A toupee is a better call than tattooing your scalp.
If a bloke stayed bald but dotted in the line where his face started and ended, I could respect that.
That's like an alpha
Because
move.
he's doing something for the rest of us, going, just so you know, this is where my face ends
is where
and
my face starts.
You know what I mean? He's there for the people. If anything, I'd applaud that.
Yeah.
I can't speak for bald people because I'm not bald, but I don't see what the big deal is. I really don't.
Well, I think if you were losing it, I can understand if your hair's just going, you'd be like, well, fuck, I'm not stoked about this.
Especially, I mean, not
But
everyone
like,
has.
you just turn a corner and you go fucking.
Yeah, but it's easy to say when it's not
I
happening.
mean,
to you.
devilishly good looks like yourselves. It's very easy for you to say.
Look, the follically gifted can't speak
Yeah.
of the
I said that.
plight of the
I
balding
said
man.
that. But all I'm saying is, I know bald people and they look good bald.
Look, I think
That's
this
what I'm
is-
saying.
I think this is devilish.
My bald mates look fucking good bald. There,
I
said
think
it.
this is devilishly good-looking privilege right now that we're experiencing.
Do you have bald mates?
I don't have any mates. No.
Wrong person.
Do I have bald mates? No. But for example, Alex Volkanovski, he's decided to go bald.
Looks fucking good bald.
He looks good.
He does. But
Name someone that
Hey,
does
hold
look
on.
good
if
bald.
if you need every little inch to just be presentable to women, you know what I mean? You need everything you can get. I mean, we all got our little tactics that we use. If you're going to lose your hair as well, it could hurt. I reckon.
Yeah, okay.
I'm empathizing.
I'm
I
hearing
reckon
you.
you look better bald than half bald.
I like the bald look as a man because it looks masculine to me.
Jason
Fucking oath it
Statham.
does.
But I can understand as if like you're trying to present yourself to women, you may feel like they want something a bit nicer to look at.
Yeah, they want to be able to run their
confidence.
hands through potentially.
No, they want confidence, bro.
And I think because you're both
want confidence.
devilishly handsome, you're in your privilege right now.
I think they want confidence.
Steve to stop spamming.
Who's
Steve,
Steve?
Steve, stop spamming, bro. What's he spamming?
Yeah.
Stop spamming, bro.
Who's spamming? What's
Anyone
he spamming?
spams, you get gone.
Yeah, shut up.
What do
Steve.
they spam?
Dribble. Like, it's just fucking horse shit. He's just copy and pasting the same message. We can block you, Steve, if you want to be a dick.
Be better, Steve. Be a better man.
Yeah, piss him off. Sorry, Steve. That's what you got to do, Steve. You're making it all about you. Sorry about that, Stephen.
Well, you know what? We're not sorry.
No, I'm not.
You made your bed and you're lying in it now.
You're lying
in the
bed,
blocked bed.
A blocked bed.
And it's unfortunate for you. Look, 1 for 106. We're at 48.4 overs. James Anderson Test career graphic just came up.
632 wickets at 26.65. He's not
Age
a bad cricketer.
39.
Yeah, dude, he turns 40 next July.
Holy
He's been
heckers.
doing the damn thing for a long time.
Now that Karate Kid band's really pissing me off.
Yep. Yep.
You know what I think he wears it for, now that I think about it, is that he knows that it pisses people off. So getting beaten by a guy that does that, it's almost rubbing it into your face.
It'd
Do
be
you
hard to
reckon?
lose to
Him
it.
coming up to your face like, ah, you'd want to fight.
See, I don't know, Tom. There's a fair bit sticking below.
Yeah, that's
You can
like a loose bit of fucking hair, dude. It's like,
All right. Sure. What do you reckon cinch? What do you reckon cinch stands for?
Cinch.
on the front of the English jerseys, probably
that?
some sort of like
Do you reckon
insurance,
telecom?
insurance, or a superannuation.
You reckon?
Okay, well, actually, let's all have a guess. We'll have one guess
That's
each.
what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Have a
okay.
guess.
I'm going to say it's an energy company.
It's a cinch. It's like it's easy as a cinch. Is that
yeah.
a saying?
Yeah, but that's not a company. So
No, but I'm just thinking. I'm workshopping it, bro.
And it's also underneath
I
as
would
well.
say like payday loans.
Ooh, okay. That's a good one. I like that.
Ooh, I don't mind that at all.
I'm going to go.
Maybe a bit grubby to be on the front of a shirt. below.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. It's cinch, easy as cinch, whatever.
Oh, what am I thinking? I'm going to say a telecom company.
All right,
Matt?
Matty.
Cinch, the innovative e-commerce business and one of Britain's fastest growing online used car retailers.
Car retailer.
Okay.
So would that be like
Like carsales.com.au.
Car sales?
yeah, I guess so.
But probably,
But bigger, it would seem.
and it more like technologically.
car
Yeah.
sales big?
Well, I don't know. This seems like maybe it's a bit more like new age.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's find a used car online.
It's
So
like
kind of-
Uber, but for car sales.
Just the UK or Europe?
Now he's throwing the hat on too.
Jimmy Anderson
He's
is
kept
looking
the band in the hat.
so old, bro.
Jimmy is looking old.
You know what movie is hectic?
That's a wig out. Anderson's only played 17 more tests than
Broad.
Anderson's only played 17 more tests than Broad.
Dude,
he's
Broad's almost
taken
Broad's
100
not far behind fucking McGrath. What was McGrath? 530 something?
5:30 in a pinch, Tom.
534 maybe? Ooh.
I must point
It's
you
in the
as
fives, Tom. That we know.
Netflix new movie, 1917, must watch.
Is that that's the war movie?
It's a war movie, but if you've got you need a good TV
I've
like
seen
HDR,
it. I've seen it. It's great.
HDR, 4K, the whole shebang. I mean,
Okay.
I've seen it a while ago, but watching it again on a high quality screen, wow.
So this isn't a new movie. It's just come to Netflix.
No, it's like 2 or 3 years
Is that
old.
that one where like there was that amazing sort of
like one shot the
where
whole
the
way.
one shot and the kid's like running through the fucking
Yes.
oh hectic. I wanted to watch
Bro,
that.
it is so good.
very good.
It's
Okay.
like they make it look like it's literally one shot the whole movie, and
It's
you
a
don't
wig out.
you don't realize like until you watch it how much movies like cut away and like time
Yeah,
changes
yeah,
and stuff
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. Whereas this, it's just incredible. It's like an experience.
Yeah,
eh?
it's single
It's
shot for ages.
So
and they use there's very creative techniques to obviously
the
cut
illusion.
away, like maybe going through a tunnel and it blackens
dark
for a
and that,
second,
yeah.
stuff like that. Really cool.
That's cool.
Really, really cool.
and just
Bowling
the feeling,
combinations.
like just the like watching them walk and go through all these. What do you?
Sorry.
Oh, just the feeling of like watching them walk and like everything is moving all at one shot. It just makes it feel like more real.
What a shit fight of
Oh.
a film to film.
Holy.
I imagine that would just be so
I don't,
complex.
Planning of it.
scenes
Complex.
weren't longer than like 3 or 4 minutes. It's just really creative cutaways.
Yeah, right.
The planning of it though would be so
Oh,
hectic.
yeah.
Oh,
Monumental.
My God.
I would say this though, just back to cricket for a second. Is there been a greater combination in the history of world sport than Warren McGrath?
Is there a better what?
Combination.
No. Look at it here. 1,000 wickets bowling together.
Average of 23.17. Dear God.
Lovely. Nice shot. He's going to push for 2 there.
I don't know. Did you guys speak about it on your podcast, the F1 schmozzle?
We did, but we don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
I don't. It basically, from my understanding, it became very technical down to like the nuances of the rules
Oh, Jesus. Is fucking Stokes injured
above
again?
our pay grade. Basically.
Okay.
Well, he was limping in the last test.
I know. That's what I mean. He's injured again.
Is he power walking?
He needs.
Ooh.
Dude,
he needs to
is-
work on his technique.
He needs to get it together.
He's stoked.
Always goddamn injured.
What number would you rock with?
2.
Probably just 9. 9's my favourite number.
I'd go with 3.
2's my
3?
number.
Would you go 03 or just
No, I
3?
think I just want
Bang
2.
in the middle.
Yeah.
3. What up?
Loud and proud. Marnus looks like he's got some blood on him.
Marnus just
taken
brought
it?
up his 2000th run.
Oh, well done, Marnus.
Nice,
2000
Marnus.
already. Fucking oath.
He's a young throbber, eh? He's out now.
Yeah,
next.
yeah.
Well, he's basically Steve Smith's understudy. Very sort of unique in how he approaches the game. Like all.
How the fuck... Does anyone just see that the wickets has changed for Warren and McGrath? I thought it was 1,000 before. Maybe it was for Test cricket ODI.
You must have
I don't
read it
know.
wrong.
Yeah, maybe I did. Not
He's
surprised.
all encompassing, right? Like in his
Yeah.
attitude to the game. Like he lives and breathes it. Steve Smith lives and breathes it. Apparently when they like share hotel rooms, it'll be 2 a.m. and you can just hear the gentle knocking of the bat on the ground. And it'll be Steve out of bed, just playing out scenarios in his head.
Holy.
He shadow bats all night. all night.
Yeah,
long.
he does.
Like,
How about the fact that it's Cricket Australia's CEO is a POM? I'm like, that has to come into it. I know it. I know it's like, oh, it doesn't, like it has to come into it.
well, but it's a CEO. A CEO is a businessman. He's got nothing to do with he's got nothing to do with the side at all. if the coach is a pom, yeah, that's interesting. But the CEO basically is like he basically pushes the numbers around and makes sure that people go to the games. Like, I don't think. Do you know what I mean?
I hear you, Eddie, but
I'd be more concerned if you're like, oh, there's an Englishman as coach for this Ashes series.
Well, that obviously I wouldn't be happy with. Didn't the English have fucking the Aussie? What was his name?
Yes, they did.
I can't remember his name, but he was Australian.
He was
Someone
a
will tell
bowler.
us.
He was a
Someone will tell
bowler.
us in here. No, I don't. Was he? I don't know. Who was the Aussie who coached England? Can someone please tell us?
Oh, he was in the running for England.
No, well, that was Gillespie was in the running.
Great, that's what I'm thinking of.
But then there was a guy whose name escapes me.
Not Lawson.
No.
Trevor Bayless.
Trevor Bayless.
Trevor
Thank
Bayless.
you.
So punters and dribblers who haven't watched Test cricket before, as the sun sets and we get between night and day, dusk, as it's commonly referred to, that's when the pink ball starts to play a couple of tricks.
Business hour? Business hour?
For the pink ball, it is.
Yep.
This is business hour. We don't want to lose a wicket in business hour because then you send a bloke out there who's been padded up for 2 hours, who hasn't faced seeds, who doesn't know what the fuck's going on, who hasn't played on the pitch, who doesn't know what the nut's doing, and you're expecting him to be able to play it under fading, difficult light.
Look, it will be smudge coming in, but we just
we don't
want it.
we don't want it.
We want Labra to get 100, Dave to get 100, and then Smith to get
You
100.
can come in when it's dark, Tom, but not when it's dusk.
No.
And there's a big difference.
Huge difference.
A huge difference. Denon, where do you rank the Ashes for you personally, like on your scale? I can speak for Tom, and Tom can comfortably speak for me. It's number one for us.
Yeah.
And
Number
it is
one.
what it is.
So it's better than Origin.
I would
on
want
there, yeah?
Manly to win a grand final more than us to win the Ashes. But, other
But
than
that's
that,
not a contest.
That's like...
I can't go, I want to watch Manly winning a comp this year. Oh! Do you know what I mean?
Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm a casual viewer of the Ashes. I watch it very casually, so it's not high on my...
It's not
Like,
huge
I'm
for
more
you.
at a boxing, MMA, footy.
Biffs.
Boxing, MMA, and footy. That's really my go-to.
Can you see Tom and I elevating it up the standing for you?
For you, yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Like, this is the most I've been involved with it since,
Well, there you go. Look at
since
this.
my birth.
Oh.
Wow.
Do you know the best thing about Test cricket, Denon?
What?
The more you know about it, the more addictive it becomes.
Okay.
Oh.
I can see that because I turned it on today and just like having it on the background, then it makes you watch. And then before you know it, you've watched an hour and you're like, oh, shit.
The subtlety of it is addictive.
Fuck.
Jesus. Christ.
David!
Oh, my God.
What did I just say about dusk approaching, bro? What did I just say?
It's a business hour. Maybe.
We're approaching the business hour and you're reverse sweeping in a test.
Oh, my God.
Dude.
Fuck me, Dad. If I'm Justin Langer, I am blowing up deluxe. Oh, my God. Root can spin him, bro.
Yeah, he's not bad, is
Root
he?
can spin him.
He can do a job. Give me some
What
of that, babe.
the fuck was this, David Warner? No, explain this to me. Are you, what, are you-
Braz. Braz.
do you think you're in Saudi Arabia in the T20 World Cup? Is that what you think? Because that was awful. That was awful.
How many test wickets do we reckon Joe Root's got?
I'm going to say he's got 13.
I reckon he's got 25.
Joe Root, in 110 tests, has got 40 test wickets.
Yeah, dude, he's legit.
That
He's
ain't
like
bad.
he's like not a part-timer. Even though he is.
Even
but
though
he's
he is.
not.
Dude, that is just... Dude,
That's-
look at the quality of that camera. My God.
Oh my God, David, look at that's just awful. That is just awful.
That would have been fucking horrible.
Could you
if
imagine if he
that
got
way.
out off his own back?
Oh,
Oh, my
dude.
God. David. Fuck me dead. What's at stake, mate?
Check out the clenched buns on Butler. Good Lord.
Oh, Butler can clench, Tom. Butler can clench. Has Robinson taken a wicket yet?
In the series?
Because I'm going to say it right now, Robinson, very forgettable.
He is forgettable. I wouldn't know what he looked like until just then.
Could you... I couldn't spot him in the lineup.
David of not wanting to bring up 50 fame, he's already brought it up.
Right.
Yeah, Robinson got 3 for in the first
Tyler
innings.
Bartolo.
What did he get?
He got 3 for in the first and 1 for in the
There
second.
we go. I don't see. Like, I watched the whole first test and I don't remember him. Robinson's a guy that just slips from your memory immediately as soon as you see him. Oh, that's a good seed though. He's a toiler, Robinson. You know what I find interesting, Tom? Is that English test numbers are like 200 ahead of us. Does that speak to them
Like
starting way earlier than us, or they're way shitter than us and they keep replacing?
I'd say they probably keep replacing. Like, we've had 2 of the greatest teams of all time.
So go down. No, you're not going to. But they're about up to about 650-ish. Was Labra's 455.
Yeah. Maybe it could just be because we had a period there where there was like 16 dudes who played test
When we
cricket
did
for
some
like
humping.
20 years.
When we did some humping.
Did some serious humping. 50 for Marnus. Well done.
Nice, Marnus.
Back to
Job's
back
not done.
50s.
Job's not
Oh,
done.
it's not done. It's just getting started.
Yeah, nah.
Business
He just-
hours just getting started.
Job's not done. Job's not done.
Also, Marnus of a couple of silent letters in his name. I'd say the H. No. Labuschagne or Labuschagne. I don't know how you pronounce it, but the G.
What are we dropping? We're dropping a G.
Well, if it's Labuschagne, then no. I actually don't know. It depends on how you pronounce it. If we just go Labuschagne, the C or the H is silent and the G is silent.
Ooh.
The C and
Because you
G.
can spell it Shane, as in like Shane Warne.
Yes.
Without the C.
How are we
So-
travelling here, boys? Are we coming out?
No,
obviously
we're travelling really well.
we're travelling well.
Yeah.
Really
But not. We haven't started as well as last test though. That
No.
was crazy.
It was
We're-
different. We were
we're-
bowling.
I know we're bowling, but
we're-
that was massive. That first.
That's what you remember I was saying before. It's all about
Crystal duck.
context.
Crystal
No, it's
duck.
all about context.
Yeah.
It's all about the bowling you're facing. Like, yeah, but at the end of the day, mate, we're 1 off 122. We are going fucking well.
It just if we can get through this dusk swing and nut period without any wickets, then
If we get through dusk without dropping a wicket, I'm calling it right now. Test over.
I think the irony is that the only time England were on top today was at the start when Anderson and Broad were bowling for the first half hour.
yeah, with the new ball.
What the openers did, so what Warner of Labuschagne have done when the bowling's been great is bunker down,
Yeah.
go into yourself and see lacquer off nut. Okay, at a point, Warner was what,
He was like
25
20
off 100
yeah,
off 100
something
seeds? Labar was similar. That's what it is. See lacquer off nut, basically,
Block the good ball and punish the bad.
but see lacquer off nut, get them to bowl 4 or 5 fucking, spells. And then off overs in their spell, and then sub them out, sub them back in, sub them out, sub them back in. Now they're tired. Now you've got to replace them with mediocre stuff like Robinson of who the fuck are you fame and Root of part-timer fame. Now all of a sudden, Australia 1 for 124, and we start to put foot on English throat.
And a no ball comes. Is that a no ball? Yeah.
Yeah, that's a no ball. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I'm feeling you.
Yeah, no, we're looking good.
And the wicket they did get, they earned it because that was a great catch.
It was, but I'd also say, little Marcus Harris, why are you gloving one down leg? That's all I'd say. That's all I'd say. That's all I'd say. It's like, you know what it's like, Dennon?
What?
An opener gloving one down the leg side is like a winger punching you off his line. And you go, why'd you do that, bro? That seems like a fucking weird thing to do.
In a 5-day game.
And then you know what I love about the winger? He like stands up and he goes, whoa, what, dude? Like, what happened there? Like, defensive lapse. It's like, no. You were the defensive lapse.
You were the defensive lapse.
Okay.
You punched in off your wing.
It might even be worse.
The
It's
winger
like-
scored. Little Marcus gloves one down leg. Oh, what the fuck? It's like, nah, bro.
That was you.
You gloved it down leg. No one else did. You did. Do you agree?
I agree.
Good.
Their stadium. How good's the stadium over there?
It's
Yeah,
so
sick.
good.
I'd love to go.
Sick. That wide shot with the big round like the sphere at the top. It's sick.
I don't know if you've watched much English not county cricket, but English Ashes series. The stadiums over there are tiny, mate. Like so small. And they come to Australia and you've just got the Gabba big and thick, Adelaide Oval big and thick, MCG big and thick.
Maybe that's it though. They just can't handle the big and thick stadiums.
They can't, bro.
I'd love a time.
Aussies are too big and thick.
Yeah, we
it's
are
true.
by trade. I'd love to go to every Ashes
We
test.
evolved into better versions of it.
We will, Tom.
That's what I mean. One day, just doing tour de nation, go to every single fucking Ashes test. Hopefully, Cricket Australia just puts us up in a corpy box.
You know what
for
I'll
5
say to
straight
you,
days.
dear friend? 2024? No.
Is that when we're back out here?
No, 2025. That's you and me.
Okay.
Couple
Done.
of corpies.
2025 National Ashes Tour.
And we'll just do it on, even if we have to do it on our own dime, I'll do it.
I'll do it.
Well, that stage, I mean, top of the mountain. You'll
We'd
be
have
bloody.
to.
Already there though.
Yeah.
So like, it's not a top of a mountain thing. It's like, it's a want thing. It's a want thing.
We'll need to.
You gotta
I just mean coin wise.
Yeah,
We won't
yeah.
hurt the pocket.
Wouldn't hurt it now.
Well, yeah. We're going to take a loan out.
Like loans are a thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I would re-up cinch. You
Yeah,
go, mate,
exactly.
get a loan.
Wallet wizard. Those
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
stupid
Those fucking seedy
ads
bastards.
where it's some gimp dancing around like, don't worry,
Oh, like,
borrow $5,000 and only pay like
Do you know what I
40%
heard the other
interest.
day? It was like, it was sort of wedding music. It's like, have you got another wedding coming up?
Oh, fuck.
Are
mate.
they starting to wear you down? Are you struggling to finance these things?
Yeah.
Don't worry, because Wallet Wizard's got you covered.
Oh,
It's like,
fuck.
oi, you know that 10 grand for that wedding you can't afford? Why don't you borrow it at 20% interest a month? You know what I mean?
20% a month.
That won't fucking put you in a worse place than you started.
Yeah.
You thought you were strapped
I'm
for
like-
cash now.
What they do is
How about we put you in a fucking hole and throw dirt on you? How does that sound?
and they like get you in. They give you the loan, but then once you start like getting to a point where you nearly paid it off, they offer like more finance. They try and up you, and then they just keep you fucking locked in.
Is that the end of that session?
It's T, bro.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. Well done.
Would you feel comfortable, punters and dribblers, Dan and Tom, with them calling tea in a day night a supper?
I'd like it.
I like it actually. I like it. We're supping
Just
now,
as
boys.
a bit of a nod to like
Yeah,
day
yeah.
night test cricket.
Yeah.
I like
Well, a
it.
nod to supper, Eddie.
So lunch is dinner,
Supper doesn't
tea
get
is
enough.
supper.
Supper doesn't get very many wraps.
What is supper?
Is that like tea and
It's
milk
afternoon.
and
It's
bickies and shit?
It's in between afternoon tea and dinner.
No, I thought it was after dinner.
No, supper's after dinner.
Or is supper
Supper's
dinner?
after dinner.
No, supper's after dinner.
We might have to put Maddie onto that one.
Yeah, wow. I thought
Or
it
is
was
supper
before.
dinner?
I thought supper could be dinner.
Wow.
What have you had for supper?
Yeah, I think it's dinner. And then tea is tea. Like you have fucking tea.
So what's after
But then
dinner?
tea can also
What's
be
after
dinner.
dinner?
Supper is after dinner. I like
Bang,
it after
knew
dinner.
it.
So what's
Don't question
dessert
me
then?
again.
Well, no, dessert. no.
is the meal that directly follows
So you
dinner.
still have dessert during dinner.
So okay. So supper's after dessert
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well.
No, supper's like you've had a couple of brandies and
Maybe having a cup
an
of tea
hour or
before
two
bed.
later. What do you eat for supper generally, Matt?
Scones and shit. Like how many meals do we need?
No. The English, the aristocrat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had
all they do is
nothing to do
literally
but eat.
sit around and eat.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's where brunch and fucking all that shit comes from.
Brunch is still my
the
favourite,
fat
though.
aristocrat who just
Yeah, brunch is
Brunch is the number
undefeated.
one for me.
Brunch is undefeated.
You can't beat brunch. It's exciting. It's right where you need it to be.
You can drink.
Yep. I mean, you can sleep in if you want. I mean,
know
it's
what?
beautiful.
and also at brunch, if you were to order a Bloody Mary, no one would say fucking boo.
Yep.
No.
You can literally order anything at brunch.
It's
can have an ice
7:30 and
cream.
you go, oh, give me a Bloody Mary. It's like you're an alcoholic.
Yeah.
If it's 9:30, 10, it's like, oh, enjoy yourself, bruh.
Brunch, it covers everything. Whereas, like, you can even have cereal at brunch if you wanted to.
You could.
You know?
Yeah, there's no
Isn't
rules.
it funny how an hour here or there defines your life?
Yeah.
Like if I get home at 3:30, well played, big fella. Eyes up.
People
That's
are
all.
If I get
saying
home at 5:30, it's like you're a pig.
people
You're
are saying
disgrace.
bickies and a cup of tea is the hallmark of a supper.
Scotch,
No, not
an English breakfast.
See, whenever I hear supper,
Scotch finger.
Scotch finger. Yeah,
English
that's
breakfast.
sort of a
when I hear supper, I think soup.
I know what you mean.
You know?
I know what you mean. just from the sound of it, that's got to be a sound.
I've got a. Okay, I'm going to play a fun thing with the punter and the dribbler. The first person, right, that writes in that group chat the biscuit that should be had with tea at supper, or the tea that the Simpsons have at supper.
So on the tea or the biscuit?
No, at supper, Simpson household. We have, with the kettles on, the tea bags are in. What biscuit do I go for? First person to answer correctly gets a punter's and dribbler's hat.
Gets
Wow.
a P's and D's, a black P's and D's.
Bang.
Wow.
Well, something Scotch. A Scotch.
Black P's and D's. There's one, as we said, on eBay being auctioned for $300 at the moment.
What do they rate? What are they saying?
Tim Tam, Monte Carlo, milk arrowroot.
Yep.
Oh,
That's it.
Oh, shit.
Charlie Reid.
Charlie Reid, baby.
Congratulations, Charlie.
Charlie Reid.
Charlie Reid gets it.
Charlie
Milk
Reid's
arrowroot,
got it.
baby. You know.
DM Hello Sport,
No,
Charlie.
info at hellosport.com.au.
Oh, yeah. Email info.
Charlie Reid, info at hellosport.com.au. Otherwise, it won't be seen.
There's a very good chance.
You get a punters and dribblers hat, bro. Congratulations.
There you go.
Milk arrowroot reigns supreme.
Yeah, I like milk arrowroot. I'm a fan of milk arrowroot.
Dude,
that's for
that
sure.
and tea, but also the secret, Tom, don't hold it in there for too long. If you do,
Well, the structural, it just falls apart.
well, you're playing with fire, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's
What
like
else-
putting
what
your
are
hand
some of
over a
the-
candle for too long.
Yeah. You don't
What's
get
it?
that.
Is Kingston the one with the pink stuff in the middle? Fuck Kingston.
Shut the fuck up, bro. Remove yourself
Yeah.
from the chat.
Kingstons are
You
disgraceful.
don't, the pink in the middle is Monte Carlo, isn't it?
No.
Oh, maybe it is. Whichever one has pink in the middle, though, I'd sooner slam my penis in a carnival than eat it.
No, he's talking
good.
about the sort of ribbed one. It's sort of Scotch fingery, but
No.
not the
I'm talking
darker.
about the one with like the pink.
Pink and white. It's like
Pink.
white.
No, but I'm saying in the inside
wow,
of
you
that
don't like
biscuit I'm
them.
describing.
They're like really my favourite.
No.
Kingston.
Monte Carlos are great.
Nah, dude. I
don't
just
think
can't.
that's a Monte Carlo.
They make me
Shit.
feel sick.
Holy shit.
No disrespect.
Wow. It's a big call.
Look, they went hard here. Sorry,
I
guys.
feel like are biscuits as big as they
That's
used
the
to be?
Kingston. Kingston's are great.
No, yeah, that's not pink. I don't mind
No,
those.
but I'm saying Kingston's are great.
Well done, Charlie.
Charlie, bro. Fucking oath, bro.
Is that
Still
the one you're
going.
talking about?
Yeah. Sorry, dude. Sorry.
Wow, they're so good. Holy
Nah,
shit.
they're lame.
Everyone congratulate Charlie, please. He's done well.
He has done well.
He's done very. He was the first person to comment as well.
Speaking
he got
of
it
saying-
bang.
But he was like fucking pretty quick.
Yeah, he was.
I'm going to have to love you and leave you, boys.
Oh, you're
I'm
off already?
off for supper. I got supper.
Oh, he's got supper. The
Have
hour of power.
have a milk arrowroot, bro.
hungry.
Pick up a couple of milkies on me. And
See, now
Tom.
Mark Waugh doesn't give a shit that his hair's going. That's what it's about. Mark
That's
Waugh
what I
doesn't
tried
wear a
to
headband.
say, and I was
Imagine,
nah, Brad.
imagine Mark Waugh wears a fucking headband. Lady Kempy, thank you for having us. Always appreciated.
Thanks, buddy. Mate, that's what I was trying to say, and you fucking nah-brad me.
I know, Brad, what?
I go, oh, you said that I was too follically gifted to have an opinion.
No, I'm saying Mark Waugh would be wearing it. That's what Mark Waugh is
What?
Joe Root in a
War?
few
No,
years.
but like,
sorry,
that's what I'm
Broad.
saying. Confidence rules the day.
Yes.
That's
Mark
what I'm
Waugh doesn't
saying.
give a fuck.
No, fuck no.
But it's funny though, because Mark Waugh and Steve Waugh, twins obviously, Steve Waugh doesn't look like his hair's going anywhere. Mark's hair has broken up with him.
They're not twins, they're brothers.
They're twins.
Are they twins?
Eddie. You didn't know Mark and Steve Waugh were twins?
Didn't know that.
Holy shit. Punters, dribblers, roast Eddie, please.
Roast me.
Roast him.
Didn't know that.
They're identical twins.
But they're not identical.
They are, dude.
Not identical enough for me.
Is anyone else shocked by that, please? They don't
Didn't know
look
that.
the same?
I had no idea.
That is fucking wild. Holy shit.
No, mate, by all means, roast me. Had no idea they were twins. Thought they were like a year apart. Thought it was like you and Will.
Dude, mate, me and my brother don't look like that. Like, we look similar.
They don't look that alike.
Maybe not now. Younger
Exactly.
they did. Well, they do, though.
Even when they played together, they didn't look that alike.
Can you please get up a photo on your phone of both of them next to each other? They're like the fucking same age.
Nah.
Well, obviously they're the same age. They're twins, but I mean,
They're like the same age.
they're like the same. I mean, like they look the fucking same. Like they look the same age. You know what I mean? I'm like, it's not like they look wildly different.
Not enough for
Yeah,
me.
look, some guys saying news to me. I didn't know they were twins.
Bro, like, think about the Listons. That's not Liston shit at all. Not at all,
Yeah,
bro.
no, come on. Not,
Fuck off, not at all.
They're
No
saying-
way, they don't look anything alike in that photo. Am I taking crazy pills? What the fuck? So they're definitely not identical.
well, some are saying not identical, they're fraternal.
Okay, so fuck, am I... Like, you're making out like they look like the Listons. Like they're fucking split embryo. No way, bro. Mark looks like... Look at this photo. Steve has always looked like
There's
his...
so many cunts who are going, news to me. I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
exactly.
There are more people ripping you, though.
Yeah, well, that's fine. You're allowed to rip me. But don't motherfucker for a second tell me they're identical twins, because they are not identical.
Oh, it's on the thing. Oh, he's put it in the YouTube. Look at that. Fucking oath, Matty.
Dude, Steve
Yeah,
Waugh,
okay.
Steve Waugh's looked 40 since the day he was born. Have a look at that. Oh my God, Steve Waugh.
Well done getting it on screen, Eddie. That was great. That's so funny that you motherfuckers didn't know they were twins.
I had no idea, bro. I had no idea.
They're not. They're no Olsen twins. No, they're not. They're Arnold and Danny fame. DeVito and Arnie look more alike. Oh, that's funny shit.
Oh, good stuff.
Good stuff. The things you learn, though, eh?
Oh, the things you
That
learn.
beer looks like, I mean, I don't know if it's like defying gravity on the couch already that's not falling off. Your beer there, Ed?
What about it?
It looks like it should fall. I'm saying it's like defying gravity. You know that trick? Do you remember like discovering that trick where you can, yeah. There you go, bang. Look at that. That blew my fucking mind. Can anyone see this? Haven't you? There we go. Look at that. Punters, dribblers. We're fucking wizards. We're wizards. I'll have one. Thank you, Edward. Yeah, we'll leave it. Well, I've still got some beer in there, and I will eventually knock it over. Brett Lee's hair. We spoke about this in the first test. I mean, it's never been thicker, and I believe it's real. It's not like I don't think it's a... Oh! That was my bad. I just spilt Eddie's beer on the carpet. Do we have some tissues, potentially? That was always going to happen. Grab some tissues on your way back, Ed. Yeah, Brett Lee's hair, dude. It's got loft. It's got bounce. Thank you.
It's got loft and bounce. You spill mine, mate?
Yeah, I did. Do you know what I did? And I fucking, after saying it, I pulled the mic closer and it just fell off. There you go.
Great day to be a carpet. What do you think of that, Tom?
I think you're a fucking dribbler. That was good, dude. I loved it. No, I liked it, dude. I'm telling Kempy.
Don't tell Kemby you fucking sook.
Not me.
I'm talking about the dribbler who
Oh,
said
yeah.
that.
Does Eddie know that Jake and Tom are also brothers?
Okay, smart ass. They're not twins though, are they, bro?
Yeah, Brett Lee's hair has gone brown, hasn't it? Well, obviously it was dyed blonde. We know that now. I don't think I knew that when I was a Weet-Bix kid, you know, when Brett Lee
What
was
are you
out
trying
there.
to say? What are you trying to say?
Oh, well, I'm also interacting with dribblers here. I was just basically saying how Brett Lee's hair
Yep.
in 2021
Yep.
is big, it's
Yep.
thick,
Yep.
it's blow dried to within an inch of its life.
Yep.
And I don't know if I've ever seen height like it.
Can I say this to you, Tom? Can I say this to you? Is Brett Lee still a big deal in India?
I think he would be.
Or is he come and gone?
No, he'd still be a big deal,
Well,
dude.
actors come and go.
Yeah, but I think Brett, if you're a cricketer, like if you're a famous cricketer, he's probably still a big deal. Is he as big as he was?
Well, I'm just trying to
Maybe not.
feel out whether or not David Warner of TikTok fame has sort of
David would be bigger than him.
surpassed him.
I'd say so because he's been able to engage a whole new generation of
Who's
TikTok
got more
kids.
followers, Matt? If you
Oh, Davey'd have a fuckload more.
you don't know for sure.
That's my guess. I'm saying Warner's got like 4 million.
You don't know for sure.
Warner has like 4 million. If Brett Lee has 1 million,
Warner has 7 million.
there you go. That's fucking
But
huge.
Brett Lee still has 1.6 million.
Does he have 1.6? Good
On
on him.
what?
I'm glad I didn't finish
That's
that
all on
sentence.
Instagram.
What about TikTok?
Brett Lee would have 0 on TikTok.
How do you know?
I don't. I don't know
Let's
at all.
just check. That's what Matt's
Of course we
for.
check, but I can't give an opinion. I can't come out here and stake my name.
Sure. State your claim. State your claim.
How long is this tea break?
20 minutes, buddy.
Beautiful.
Tom, how do you not know that?
Bro,
That insults me.
You just fucking came out and said you didn't know the War brothers were fucking
didn't.
twins. So don't come at me and I'm like, how long's the tea break?
They don't look anything alike. That's an innocent mistake to make. Innocent as fuck. Look nothing alike.
Brett Lee doesn't have TikTok, but Dave Warner has 4.8 million.
There you go. Davey Warnes, 4.8 mil, killing it. Ultimately, with Dave, whilst it was cringy as fuck and is cringy as fuck when he does his TikToks, from a business perspective, you can't knock it.
But
You
that's
cannot
like,
knock it.
but you know what? I would say this about Dave. I'm going to come to his defence, if I may. What I've seen realistically is a cricketer who is massive in India, who's very talented, who plays a lot of IPL cricket, doing TikToks in an Indian flavour to appeal to the Indian masses, but he's also shortballed his family in to like de-cringe it a bit. Like, yes, he's done some solo stuff, but largely most of the content has been with family in it.
When it's the Warner family band,
So
it's way
he's
better.
like, you know what? I am going to fucking bend over for the corporate dollar, but I'm going to shield myself with the ruse of I'm doing this for fucking family.
It's a bit of fun at
banter.
home.
It's
Yeah, yeah,
exactly. I think that's eyes up.
Well, it's certainly better.
That's eyes up.
Than if you're like just
What if he won out of it? What if he won out of
in
it?
the team room? Oh, like he's in his own like hotel
everyone's
suite.
gone home. David stays home. They're like, "What are you doing, David?" Like, "Let's go to the pub." He's like, "No, just give me a second." He's in the change rooms doing it himself. You'd be like, "Bruh." Do you know what I mean?
We've just got an ad for Mitsubishi Outlander here. You know cars where you can swipe your foot, or at least they advertise you swipe your foot underneath the boot and then the door pops up
Yep.
because there's some sort of sensor there.
I think that's genius.
I do when if you're carrying fucking shit, but I've also been at I've seen cars that offer that feature, and then I've seen the person showing it off to me basically just stand there and swing their leg under the back of the car for what seems like an age, and it's like, you know what? If you just put the shopping down and
Do you know what's coming? Do you know what's coming? 10 years, Tom? Open the fucking boot.
Yeah,
Bang.
Tell
Open.
your car what to do. I was wondering about that with your house. Why isn't there like a beep beep to like just lock your front door, like there is with cars?
Because no one wants to rig that up.
Why?
No, because so when you buy a house, generally speaking, it's old. Not many people build new homes.
Yeah, but what about in your Mero apartments?
I don't think that's an added sell that people want to pay for. Do you know what I mean? Because
You come home, shit in your hands.
No, mate, no. People have got those homes already.
Oh, so they do work.
Yeah,
I
they're
haven't
not-
just come up with it.
No, so you walk in, you got lights on, bang.
Yeah, but I'm talking about to get in, you literally hit a button and your house gets unlocked and maybe even the door opens.
What, like to open your garage?
Yeah, or
Yeah.
like no, not garage, like your front door.
I know, but like it's basically extension of that.
But
What
they
I'm saying
haven't
is
done it.
doors, locks, homes, old school, generally.
Yeah.
People can't be fucked to upgrade every fucking lock in the house.
But Eddie, in this world that we live
Okay,
in,
have you been to a house where it's doot, 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 doot?
yes,
So,
right, but you understand how technology works, right?
Yeah.
Do you get how like it's constantly
no,
advancing?
but like, okay, have you ever seen like Alexa fucking open the blinds? Alexa do all this shit. Like,
Yeah, Alexa.
there's homes that are like lobbied up to do that.
So then
not where we live.
no,
Not where you live, bro.
No. Well, my apartment.
Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what happened the other day in my apartment?
Like, try saying that when you go home.
One of the foundations.
You still got to still great.
Dude, one of the foundations under the stairs where they've obviously like built it into the brick. We just heard this like fucking explosion the other day, and then we went
Explosion? Is that
out not like a fire explosion, like a bang. And you're like, sorry for screaming that in the mic, punters dribblers. A big bang. And I was like, what the fuck? Went out, and this place has obviously not been taken very good care of over the years, and a metal bit under the stairs has just rusted away and like popped off and just splayed fucking metal and shit everywhere. And I'm like, is that an important beam we've just lost?
Sounds like it might have been.
It might be. So I'm not. There's no danger of me getting a fucking bleep bleep to get into my house. I was just interested because we're talking tech.
Bro, I'm with you. I'm seriously with you. Does it exist? Yes, it does.
Okay, there you go.
Yes, it does.
That's all we wanted to know. How's the punters and dribblers going down here?
But what I'm saying is, as late adopters, so you're a late adopter. I'd say I'm mid to late. As mid to late adopters, in our future, we'll be able to tell the home, the car, the environment to do what the fuck we want.
Yes. I got a new TV. Mine broke. Got a new TV. Kogan. Shout out to Kogan. Very good price, and
Nice
it's got
and
all
cheap.
like mod
Nice and
cons and
cheap.
shit in there.
Nice and cheap.
But I'm like, did I just buy? I never wanted like an Alexa or anything in the house. I didn't want it to be like listening because they listen to you the whole fucking time. I know your phone does, but that's just where I was at. I now basically have bought a TV, which I'm pretty
Do you
sure.
now
just listens
understand
to
why
me.
Tom's a late adopter? Scared of being a statistic.
All I'm saying is, I think
Scared-
now I've just
like, do
bought
you-
one,
do you
but
like-
they've like snuck it in.
But do you think that they're like, ooh, Tom Birmingham,
No.
fucking so-and-so address is saying this?
But I'm just saying that I didn't want one in my house. And now it's like they just make it so you don't have a choice. Well, if you want this TV, you got to fucking cop it.
What, you have to speak to your TV?
No, it listens to me.
What does it say?
Well, it's not speaking to me. It's listening to me. What do I say to it? What am I saying around it? What does it
How
know
do you know
about
it
me?
listens to you?
Because I think it's built into it. Because it's like,
You think or
yeah,
you know?
no, I think. I think it's listening to me, dude.
Bro, you've been having too many of those cookies.
They are good. If that dude who sends them to me is watching, I'm out.
Are you out?
I'm out.
Well, that's not surprising because you have one every fucking couple of hours.
That's not true.
You have
How
one
dare
a
you.
night.
I don't mind. Well, it's like having a beer, right? You just sort of...
Is it?
I think so. If Alexa was listening to you at all times, it'd end up being the biggest dribbler all going. Sauce on my shoes. They're Reeboks. Dior.
Foam in the tongue.
Foam in the tongue. Reeboks. Big TV or after Tom. Hook me up with those cookies. I shan't be.
I tell you what was a flex was
What?
when Michael Clark captained the side and he was the only bloke out there with the 3 in front of his test number.
He was from a bygone era.
Do you know what I
He
mean?
was the last of the 3s.
The last of the 3s.
I like that.
Like the Last Samurai, but not.
I wonder if there were any 2s playing in the 2000s. No, there wouldn't have been, would there?
Well, Shane Warne was 3...
We're back here, punters, dribblers.
40-something, wasn't he?
Anderson coming in to bowl his first ball.
Was he 350 neat?
Warner plays a defensive shot.
He was 350 neat. So
no.
Shane Warne, who debuted in 1993, was 350 neat.
Yeah, right.
Last 200 was Alan Porter.
Flex.
Was he 299? Flex! Fuck, that's a flex. No wonder he was one of the great alpha males all time. If you don't think that Alan Border is
In the 2s, Alan.
is one of the great living alpha males in Australia's society, then you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Go back and look at Alan Border, bearded up, alpha male, scoring runs for the nation. Like, if you tell me you wouldn't follow that cut in a battle, I'd go, well, there's the door, bro.
There's that great video, and I saw it the other day, and I just don't remember the exact context, but he started ripping to... oh, look at this. Is Anderson already injured?
Well, he's 40, Tom.
I know.
He's older than you.
He's done a glute. He's
older
doing the
than you.
lay-down bicycle.
He's older than you.
But yeah, of AB like ripping to shreds one of his fucking young bowlers or young players in the team or something, and I was like, Jesus Christ, dude.
What, demanding excellence?
He was but he was like, if I hear that out of you again, I'm like sending you home. This is mid-game.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it was mid-game. It's like roasting him in the field.
What, be better, otherwise you're off?
I don't think it was about be better. It was something to do with like attitude, like shut up.
Like, be better, otherwise you're out.
Yeah, but not based on performance. It was obviously on like the way he was acting.
No, as in like, be a better person.
Yes, be a better human or a better cricketer.
Well, better Australian.
Yeah, better Australian.
Yeah, that's what I thought you meant.
What we will be doing as well, punters, dribblers, before we're done here, is giving away...
I've already given away shit.
Well, we've given away a punters and dribblers hat,
Yeah.
which is original, but I think we also give away a Christmas...
Well, I picked something that was near and dear to my heart, punters and dribblers, which is where I hold milk arrowroots.
Yeah.
Milk arrowroots are a Simpson tradition. They're an Edward tradition. And whoever the fuck won it has
Charlie
won it.
Reid, I think.
Charlie Reid. You're allowed to do your own version.
Yes. Now, will it be tradition-based? No, not necessarily, because I can't think of anything like that off the top of my head. And I'm not going to do it right now. But at some point,
Well, you should do something a bit fun like that.
We will be doing a last dribble and a hat giveaway. So just tune in, pay attention. We need a sink.
Why?
As in they want it, not a kitchen sink, a sinking up here. So Anderson about to bowl his last ball of the 53rd over. And we'll just, I mean, you can't really count him in, but I'll try. Except I won't be counting. I'll just be like, and he's bowled. So just pay attention.
No. What about top of his mark? If they show it.
They may not show it. And he's running in.
He's
he wasn't
running
top
in.
of his arm.
He's running in. Left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot, left
Running in
foot, right
and
foot.
bowled it.
In that
And David's hit
in
a
that
shot.
unique fashion. Oh,
Yeah.
What was that? Max Walker.
Sorry?
Max Walker. Your old man's rip-off of Max
Oh,
Walker.
yeah.
It was
yeah.
a familiar left foot, right foot, now the left and the right. Fuck, he went after that cunt. May Max rest in peace. But you got taken the piss out of, bruh.
Big time. Big time. This is
good
just
stuff.
a little tweet here. Matthew Renshaw was dropped after 11 tests, averaging 33. Marcus Harris now has had 12 tests, averaging 22.
It's a great point. Marcus Renshaw of Old
Matt
Man wanted him to be a
Renshaw.
test cricketer fame.
Matt Renshaw.
Matt Renshaw, my apologies, would take his son down to the fucking nets on Christmas Day and go, the scenario is Ashes test, you're chasing 400 to win, what do you do? And he would bat until he got out, and if it wasn't good enough, he'd go again. I liked that sort of ideology out of the old man. I think that breeds greatness, obviously combined with talent. Those numbers around little Marcus Harris upset me, particularly when you've got Khawaja sitting in the stands who has been there, done it, is the highest run scorer in Sheffield Shield, who could do a job to win us the Ashes series. Like, I don't give a fuck about what the future holds. I really don't care. All I want to do, Tom, is win this Ashes series, and then we can think about that shit later. I couldn't give a flying fuck about who's next.
Can I tell you what-
I just want to win.
So
I just want to win.
There's a saying, Eddie, that, sorry for touching
we
your hand
tell
there.
the
That was-
time, it's really cute.
Is it life is what happens while you're busy making plans?
I feel like it's in a rom-com.
Yeah, it probably is. It's probably the fucking name of a
Shout
rom-com.
out to Four Christmases. Watched it the other night. Unbelievable.
It's Vince Vaughn, Reese Witherspoon.
Reese Witherspoon. And on an all-star cast.
Yeah, it is.
An all-star cast. Please go on.
So if you're
Watch
busy
it.
making plans for the future, i.e. little Marcus Harris,
Yep.
then, you're missing out on life.
Yep.
Usman Khawaja is probably life right
His
now.
life right now.
I think
He can
Usman's
give
life.
breath to your
Life.
existence.
Yeah, he's life.
Yep.
Something to think about.
It's like saying, oh, fucking...
What's it like, Eddie? Where
No, I'm just saying, a pretty good chance to win the comp this year, but, we really like this young footballer coming through, so we're probably going to give DCE a rest this year just because we want a pad for the future. No! Wrong. Incorrect. Win when the winning is winnable. And we're in a position right now where we can win the fuck out of this Ashes series. We can win it 5-0. We're 1 for 133. We're on top. We're dominating. But that's not good enough for me. Little Marcus Harris, glove down down leg rather. Shit cricket.
they're saying, what about Pekowski? I would say that
Well,
Pekowski's got
he's
his
got
own
to get
issues
his head
to worry
right.
about.
He's got to get his head right.
Yeah.
You got to put health before cricket. Simple as that. There are things more important than cricket.
Not
I know
many, but there are some.
No, one,
Yeah, health.
Health.
Well-being.
health and well-being.
As you guys know, cricket is guilty of having obscure stats. So I'll throw one at you for
That's
Renshaw.
a fucking good leave. Sorry, man.
I'll throw one at you for Renshaw. In third test in a series, Renshaw's test average is 71.
I love cricket stats like that. So in the third, he didn't play too many third tests, but
He's played 3 third tests.
Matt, can you come back to us, please, with stats around what Renshaw's done since he's been dropped?
Yes.
that's going to be like in his shield, basically. Like,
Okay, what? Yeah, no, I need his backyard cricket stats, bro. If that's sweet. The fuck are you talking about?
I mean, if you can get them.
Oh, if they're available,
Yeah.
sure.
I mean, his dad probably has them.
He
His dad probably does have his backyard
Probably.
cricket stats.
Probably has them. He'd be a good interview, the old man.
Win when the winning is winnable. That's a quote.
Yeah, quote that. Quote
Quote that.
His last match in the Australia A game, he got 48 and 43. And
Yep, not
in
bad.
late October, in first class, he scored 120 not out.
But what's his first class average?
I'll get that.
And if you can, has he been opening predominantly? Or has he dropped down the order? Things I need to know. Obviously not that attainable potentially, but
Josh Philippi as well. Yeah, I know Josh. I haven't paid attention to Josh. I know that he's a good T20 player.
let's just talk about the elephant in the room from a test cricket perspective. Usman Khawaja, mountain of runs, averages in the 40s, done a job at opener, done a job down the order, seemingly left out of the side because of his runnings with JL. Like, is that literally what it is? Because on the face of it, if you're going off numbers, Tom, which is what the test side used to be picked on, Usman should be there.
Did Ricky Ponting say, I don't know if he said it to us, but because we did interview Ricky Ponting of 41 Test.
Did we? I've forgotten that. No,
but I
Lies.
think Ricky said like he thinks Usman Khawaja has been in the top 6 batters in the country basically almost since he first came into the Test side. Like he hasn't really dropped out of that standing.
I don't think he told us that.
I don't think it was us, no.
He
But
said it though.
He said something like that.
And we're happy to commandeer that.
Yeah. Where's our run rate at? I've got some cameras in front of me. I can't see.
Can I
shit.
tell you something, Tom? Can I tell you something for free, old boy? Mm-hmm. Do you want to hear something fun?
I'd love to.
You ready?
Yep.
They don't show the run rate in Test
Really?
cricket. Why? I don't know.
Why wouldn't you show that?
I don't know, mate. I was having this argument the other night with someone.
Has that always been a thing?
Yep.
Surely not.
Yep. They show it in between overs potentially. They show it on the scorecard, but they don't show it down the bottom.
Okay.
So next to overs, 55.3, it should say runs per over. That's just me. That's just my opinion.
Yep.
Just my opinion.
I wouldn't be surprised if Broad
at this.
headband
Look at that.
fame was to start wearing like a white cowboy hat.
Can
just
you
as
see?
his
Can you see?
desire for fucking attention?
Just. Can you look at this HD light
Yeah,
pouring into
pouring
the
in
stadium?
HD light.
Can you look at that pouring in?
Manly
look at
could
that pouring.
Manly
look at
could
that.
rack up a score in this.
Look at that. Look at that. Mate, Manly put 100-0 on cunts.
Yeah.
100-0.
Ooh. We've got some lagging issues here. Internet.
So this is where it gets tricky, punters and dribblers. Light fading, HD light fading, lights overriding the day. This is where it's testing material. Bang.
Can you look up Usman's average when he opens? I think it's pretty fucking good.
I think it's great.
I'm just going to say this. I think it's 97. I don't know how many times he's opened, but for some reason that just is in my mind.
I don't think that's right.
I wouldn't be
Tom?
surprised if it wasn't right.
Although you have a funny knack for these things.
Yeah, but I shouldn't. I also fuck things up massively, so who knows? I'm either bang on or way off.
I'll say this, punters and dribblers.
Wow.
Yep. Is he
So
right?
batting number 1,
Is he
79, and number 2, 123.
So Woozy doesn't mind being up the order.
So can I just clearly define something? Is number 1 facing the first ball and number 2 facing anything after that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I assume so.
Do they decide when they go out, like, is Warner 1 and Harris is 2? Like, is that defined?
It's a specific thing that I've never looked into in
know
my
what I mean?
entire life. Yeah, I know what you're saying. I hear you.
Like, is there honour in being number 1 over number 2? Is there an opener who's actually the actual pure opener in the sense of opening?
So Warner's been number 1 45 times and number 2 78 times.
Right. Is that defined before they get out to the middle? Who's going to face the first ball? Or is it like luck? Like, who defines what end they start at? Does it matter?
I think they choose.
Who chooses?
Like when they go out. Who
chooses?
The 2 batters.
You reckon?
Yeah, fucking oath. That's what we do.
How do you know that?
Well, that's what we do in the Thick
fuck
Ropes
off.
County. That's what we do in Thick Ropes County.
Oh my God. Can ask for an answer.
All right, so I just
What are you doing over there?
replying to a dribbler. All right.
Punters and dribblers, who decides who opens the batting? Go.
No, who faces first? Not.
Who opens the batting? It's the same thing.
Well, no, it's not.
Yeah, in the context of what we're talking about, it is.
All right, let's just use the correct. Who decides who faces first? Not.
Is it defined in the middle or is it defined beforehand? Who defines what end they bowl from first?
The batters choose. Bang. Just like they do at Thick Ropes County on a Sunday afternoon.
Do they decide before they get out there?
Probably. I'd say you probably don't want to leave it to the last second.
No, but
That
I'm
seems
talking
like
about like I'm doing
preparation.
up the scorecard for broadcast.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I hear you now. I don't know. Who the fuck knows? That's probably more of a...
That's why we are.
Are there any TV producers out there? Do they have to let you know? Anyone working for Fox Channel 9?
Shout out to the guy from Australia Post that got in touch, being like, I can help.
Openers decide before they go out.
When do
Senior
they?
partner just says what's up.
So in the first test of 2003, India tour of Australia, Langer opened the first innings and Hayden opened the second innings.
That's 4 runs, ladies and gentlemen. That's 4 runs. If the straight drive doesn't
no, it's
go,
not.
oh, you motherfucker, Stokes, you
Early
little.
crow.
Do you know what turns me on, Tom? Do you want to hear it? Do you want to hear what turns me on?
Yep.
I'm happy to tell you. An old friend, an old sparring partner.
Yep.
Straight drives.
Can't. You'll never get sick of one.
Straight drives turn me on.
Yep.
Punters and drillers, for those playing along at home, I heard something interesting the other day, and this turned me on as well. Back in the amateur days, the early days, the birth of cricket as we know it, it was played by gentlemen, right? Aristocrats. And they used to exclusively score on the offside, cover drives, if you will. Scoring on the leg side was considered uncouth, wasn't done. Then, as players who used to play for cash emerged, professionals, they would toil for runs because what did they need to score? Runs. Why did they need to score runs? To make a living. So they started to like play on the leg side a lot more. That is why the drive through the covers on the offside is considered so glorious, so traditional,
Elegant.
so elegant.
Shot.
Whereas like toiling and whipping off your pads to the leg side is considered uncouth. Even today, it's like a bit grubby. It's a bit workmanlike.
Again, Stokes, you hurt your shoulder now throwing a ball? For fuck's sake. Run rate's picked up. Can't see it on the screen, but it feels like it's certainly picked up. The boys are getting into their work. Ben Stokes, now just go with me here, punters and dribblers, looks like a red-headed Mac Miller. The late Mac Miller, R.I.P.
Yeah.
Matty, if you can find
I
a...
don't hate that, actually.
If you can find a comparison, Ben Stokes is a red-headed
bit.
Mac Miller.
Little bit. He's been hobbling around the whole test and
Mate,
laughing
he's-
about it.
He's a red-headed Mac Miller. Obviously taller, doesn't rap. He's a Kiwi.
Also, Matt, while you're up there,
Yep.
hate to do it to you, what is the slowest ton of all time?
Okay.
I've got Faf du Plessis in my head when he scored an arduous 300-plus ball ton in Adelaide when the lion-hearted Peter Siddle bowled 7,000 overs and tried to take wickets for the nation.
Oh, did he get a ton then, or did he just see it out?
No, he got a ton.
Fuck, that was a hard one to watch where you're just like, oi.
You know where we were watching it? Sam Hiles plays Paddington downstairs.
That's
Do you remember that?
Yes, I do remember that.
That was tough
And
watching.
we just could not get him out.
But Lyon was taking Peter Siddle was taking wickets late.
Did I ever make it on any 12-man CDs? Yes, I did when I was like 5, 4, 6 years old, like pre-testicles dropping.
What?
Just dribblers here. Did I ever make it on any 12-man CDs?
Yeah, you did, mate.
Yeah.
I know your voice. You're in the fucking last one as well.
Oh, yeah, I was. Oh, I forgot about that. I don't remember what I did, but I know that I remember on like one of them where it was the Bill Laurie one. And again,
This is your life.
yeah. And I just remember I said something like, "God, yeah, stick that up your ass, Tony."
Yeah.
Something like that.
No, I know it. Your old man's tapes are my guilty pleasure. Do you know why?
Why?
They relax me.
I mean,
They chill me out. Like when I listen, like sometimes if I'm stressed or if I'm having a fucking long day, I put them on.
you still do.
100%.
Fuck
bro.
yeah,
All
they're
the
available
time.
on Spotify.
All
Give them
the
a
time.
listen.
I listen like it would wig you out how much I listen to your old man. It'd be like I don't bring it up because it's a bit close to home.
No, it's not. What do
But
you mean?
I
It's not
don't
close
want
to
to be
home.
like I fucking listen to your old man all the time.
Mate,
Like,
that's been fucking.
I listen to him a lot.
That's hilarious.
A lot.
He'd love to hear that.
It just transports me to like a
Happier time.
not happy. Well, not happy, but like just a more carefree time.
Certainly a more carefree time.
I think a more carefree time is how I would phrase it. Where there's not a whole lot of worry in your life. If I'm having a cunt of a day, I'm stressed, bang, put them on, and I just chill out.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Mate, I used to listen to them all the time growing
all
up.
the time.
So
I know
there's-
them back to front.
There's two different types of like slow because they haven't recorded balls, but in terms
hasn't?
of just balls, it's a Sri Lankan in 2003-4 called Thilan Samarawina, 408 balls.
Fuck me.
Fuck! What was Fafs? Adelaide Oval 2012.
12. Was it 2012?
Yep.
Bang, my brain.
Can I say?
Genius
Can I guess? 328.
That's a lot. I have no idea how many balls that was, but he was blocking his dick off. Did he get the ton? I can't remember.
He got a ton. And it was so edge.
110 of 376.
How? What was it?
110
of 376.
Holy shit! So he wasn't far off the record. That was my first real Faf Duplessis experience. Where I'm like, this motherfucker.
No, that was his coming of age.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was his coming of age, for sure.
Now, Jimmy Anderson doesn't have a wig on. We know that. But but the way that he's shaved his head around the back, because he's obviously trying to shave the greys or something. He's got a fade. But the way the back of his head looks like, I haven't been able to take my eyes off it. It looks like the back of it. It looks like he's got a toupee on the back of his head, which you never see.
You know what would annoy me, Tom?
If you went bald on the back of your head.
Yes, obviously that. But if I loved Test cricket as much as I did, but I wasn't Australian, so I couldn't enjoy the Ashes.
That'd be tough. And you wouldn't want
Like,
to
imagine watching from afar, being like, oh, if only.
If only I was, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that'd be tough. It'd be tough. Because this is the greatest spectacle in world sport.
But it also helps that we're Australian, we always win. You know what I mean? Like, it's just nice. It's nicety into nicety. Into nicety.
Just niceties for days.
Jimmy, coming into bowl. Left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot. One for 144 or 58 overs. Perfect.
Yeah, this is exactly what we wanted. And look at that. Marnus 58 off 177 nuts. Davey 75 off 1 something. Travis Head, sensitive new age boonie there, sitting in the fucking dugout. I'd love him to shave the rest of his beard off a little bit more intensely.
You know what's
but
annoying
I'm
me,
cool
Tom?
with it.
Can I tell you what's annoying me? This.
Yeah, well, see, Trav's got what I've got, which is a poor growth under the chin. And it,
No, but I like get rid of it and be the sensitive new age boonie we know you can be.
yeah. Yeah, I'm with you. He needs to just get it all off. Let that moustache do its own.
Because
Let the moustache be a
now
moustache.
it's looking like you're trying to make it a beard, and I know you don't want a beard. I know
No, you want a
wanna be-
moustache because the moustache is clearly longer, and now you're just not committing to it. Shave it all off.
You know what
except the
also I
moustache.
like? Cam Baggy Green looking as serious gets.
Yeah. Well, because he got a fucking disgraceful duck in the first
But
test.
like he's joking around now, he's having a laugh, but he's all business.
Well, he's a young kid who knows what he has to do.
He's all.
I refer to the screen.
Oh, yeah?
Comparison.
Bro, Mac Miller and Ben Stokes are the same person, but red. Here, look at that.
Dude, I thought Mac Miller was wearing a punters and dribblers hat. I was like, surely not.
Maybe,
bro.
surely not. But maybe. Yeah, I don't think you can argue with that.
Someone said Billy Birmingham and Tom Birmingham, not twins.
No, not twins.
No.
Not twins.
Well
he's-
done. Well
yeah.
done. I thought his dad being Billy Birmingham was a joke.
No.
No.
Not a joke.
Not a joke.
Not a joke.
Pay your respects to one of the greats all time, bruh.
No doubt.
Looks more like Tyrion Lannister. Oh my god. Tyrion Lannister. Bro,
Oranga Toby Maguire? No, he doesn't.
no way, bro. No way.
You reckon it's a stretch on the comparison? Fuck, I disagree. I couldn't agree with me more. Shot? No, man out there.
Favorite cricketer all time? Someone asked. Mine's Ricky.
Yeah, punter.
Mine's Ricky.
Punter and Warney pre-commentary.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
No, for sure. I've just got affinity with Ricky. I don't know why.
Because of his fucking work for the nation.
No, but like I've just always been drawn to him.
Yeah, right.
If that makes sense.
No, I get
now
it.
you're drawn to certain cricketers. My second favourite, I would say, would be Michael Hussey.
So Shane's not even in your top two.
I just didn't like. He is, but like, I'm just thinking about when I'm a kid in the backyard. Who do I want to be? Who do I love? Who do I always love watching?
Mine was between Ricky and Warney because if I was batting, I was punter, and if I was bowling, I was Warney.
My third would be Shane.
Hussey also, though. I think Hussey's a very worthy mention there. Like
my third would be Shane, but my top three is in order: Ricky, Hussey, Shane.
But how about Hussey getting to 30?
That's my order.
Hussey getting to 30 years old and no one knowing who the fuck he was relatively, and then becoming one of the all-time greats.
I fucking love Michael Hussey.
Yeah.
I fucking love Michael Hussey. I love him. Such a toiler. Steadied the ship how many times?
He was a professional steadier of the ship.
Bruh.
So
There are times we've been in deep shit and Hussey's like, no, we're not.
No,
Sorry,
we're not. We're
just
good.
a correction on the slowest ball. So the one I said was the post, like the more recent history when they started recording it, but they've gone back and recorded. There was someone called Madassa Nazar.
Yeah.
And it was 557 minutes versus England in 1977, but they've gone back and it's taken 419 balls to get that. And that was Blair William that just sent me that on Instagram.
So why did that? What was the change in the count exactly?
Well, they never just recorded balls back then.
Oh, they literally just didn't count them.
Yeah, they just counted minutes.
Oh, they counted the minutes.
Dude, look at this. 1 for 146. If you're a Pom and you're like waking up and looking and you're just turning on the TV, suck shit. I mean that with the greatest respect, but I don't really.
That scoreboard is so sick.
Yeah. Dude, isn't it a beautiful scoreboard?
That scoreboard is so sick. You know what I love about
About to
things-
enter the 59th over, punters, dribblers, for anyone that's trying to sync it up. About to enter the 59th over.
You know what I love about Test cricket is little things like Adelaide Oval has the scoreboard, the SCG has the members and the ladies stands. Like, just so sick.
Favourite Manly player of all time? Brett Stewart.
Mine is Gifty, Glenn.
There you go. But it's a very hard one to say because we've existed in... Oh, no. Oh, no. Thank God.
Gifty just in front of
Brett or no?
Killer.
Oh, Killer as well. That's the problem. That's the problem. The decade of dominance, Chock Watmo, Steve Maddai. Like, what do you want me to do
Bro,
here?
imagine if you were...
Steve Menzies.
Oi, can I wig you out? Imagine if you were born in like 1981.
Well, exactly.
How many fucking... Like, you've
You've got like Bob Fulton and shit. We've got an immortal, but to me, Bob Fulton's, again, obviously RIP, but to me, it's like never saw him play. I'm like, well, whatever. But he's an immortal. I'd pick Brett Stewart over Bob Fulton like that. And that's no disrespect to Bob. It's just that I don't know.
Well, there's only one Prince of Brookvale.
Yeah.
Makes sense?
And that's no disrespect to also the
No.
Turbos who are currently there, but Prems get you to the promised land.
Let it be known to those watching, in no uncertain terms, Tom and I nod the head to premierships. If you've got two of them, that's a fuckload more than none.
It is.
We love Jake. We love Tom.
We love
Friends
Ben.
of the shows, brothers
We
of
love
ours.
Luke.
We go over for dinner every Sunday night. They are literally family. But they know, we know, you know, they haven't won a comp. So until they do, sorry, bruh.
Feel
Pretty
free to
simple.
shoot any other questions through. Hayden as well actually is a great one. Matt Hayden was a fucking phenomenal player.
Fucking oath he was. But Ricky's number one.
Yeah.
Ricky's number one.
Sweaty Breddy, an absolute weapon. What Australian Test cricketer would you sign for Manly?
To truck nut.
I mean,
I tell you what, bro. Mervyn Hughes.
Yeah.
If you tighten him up, holy shit.
if you
He is massive. Punters and dribblers, we were with Merv the other day. If you're living under a rock, this
what's happening
motherfucker.
here? What's happened here? Anderson, the oldest motherfucker in the world.
Stop playing Test cricket when you're 40, bro.
Yeah,
Anyway.
dude. Get him a
Mervyn
fucking
Hughes
walking frame.
is all of 6'5". Every single inch of 6'5".
And thick as
And
a brick shit house.
so thick. Bruh, he could be 120, 130.
Dude, he's a Willie Mason. If you just had him lifting
Trucking.
weights, shredded,
Trucking.
that motherfucker could truck nut.
Mervyn Hughes, in a different life, would be one of the all-time nut truckers all time.
I'd also
I
love
said
to.
all time twice, but you know what I mean.
Was there not a part of you, probably a big part of me, that wanted to just touch his moustache?
You know what I was overwhelmed with like Tom? And I'm just going to bare my soul to a friend. I'm also going to bare my soul to the punter and the dribbler because I think it's my job, it's my duty. When you meet people like that and you shake hands with them and you realize that their hands are so big and so thick and so powerful, and they've seen so many winters and summers and wins and losses and trials and tribulations, it makes me feel like a fucking loser.
I tell you what else, you can shake an older.
His hand, bro, is so legit.
You know, like it's always you can shake a man or woman's hand, but in this case, Mervyn Hughes, you can shake a man's hand, and usually they're older than you in this situation, and you can just by feeling the hand. Oh, this man's seen and done some shit.
Yeah, he's seen winners.
Well, Summers, but he's done some shit.
No, but he's seen winners. He's seen summers. He's seen glories. He's seen losses. He's seen it all.
Marnus almost fucking
That's
popped
what I'm
that
saying.
right up to Mac Miller.
But like, I can't help but feel like a beater.
Well, no, we're definitely
his presence.
Absolutely, we are. Everyone on that set was a beater
But do you know what I mean? And I say to myself,
around Merv.
of course around Merv. But when you when you come into contact with an alpha like that, it's just a gentle reminder that you aren't
Shit,
anything.
you're nothing. Like when you if you're you're on a boat and you see like a blue whale swim past. Not something that happens all the time, but if you were to do that, you go, oh, I'm immediately placed in a context in this world of where I sit in the pecking order. I am a loser on a boat and there's a blue whale.
Is that a blue whale? The biggest punters and dribblers thing to have ever existed. Wrap your head around that. The biggest thing of all time on planet Earth is a blue whale. They don't even know where they go to breed. Yeah, we go.
That's pretty fucking crazy.
They don't know where they go to give birth. Yeah, we go. Yo, we could track them. Well, we can't because we don't.
If we could, we would.
Bang.
I don't know if we
David.
call it a bang. Is it going all the way? Oh,
There's
is it going all
three
the
there,
way?
Tom. There's three there, Tom.
I just want him to work.
There's three
Mac
there,
Miller
Tom.
over there.
There's three there, Tom.
Get Mac running. He's breaking down.
Tom, there's three there.
Well, there was three there.
Yeah. You know when you've been bitched? When someone runs four and it's no overthrows. That's when someone's had their way with you.
Yeah, they've got bloody Stokesy really working. They've got him working.
You know what look like shit? Obviously, we've got a lot of pommy dribbler mates. We shout out to you. We love you. We respect you. Just know you're shit at cricket.
Who?
Poms.
Oh yes.
But we love you still. We still love you a lot. Very dear friends. But know this. Just know this. Our baggy green compared to, I'll call it a floppy blue, chalk and cheese, it looks like shit.
Yeah, the baggy blue looks shit.
Just know that your baggy or floppy blue or whatever the fuck it is looks like a pile of poo.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. I don't mean to be disrespectful. I'm just merely pointing out something I've seen.
I don't know whether it and this again because I just don't pay attention. Is the cap as revered around the world? Like, is the baggy green?
Oh, it's revered.
The most revered cricket hat?
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe,
No,
but I don't trust you just saying that after 50
Why?
marks because I'm saying that maybe the English are like, oh, we
Go vibe.
We revere our baggy blue, or the Indians with the one that they wear, or the black caps, the baggy black, whatever the fuck they call it.
What's your heart tell you?
No one reveres anything more than the baggy green.
There you
That's
go.
what my heart
There
tells
you
me.
go. There
This
you
is
go.
nice, this graphic.
There you go.
Scoring opportunities, where the
Backward
fielders
square
are placed.
point. Nice.
Well left,
So
Marcus.
who fields it? Is it Root there?
At first slip,
Must be. Surely.
great
I
hat.
tell you what I liked.
Great
in the
hat.
you know what I liked in the.
Yeah, good for you, brother.
Oh, backyard. That's it.
I respect that guy's shirt because he's got the vest printed onto it.
No, you know what I respect. No. You know what I respect him more, Tom? More than anything,
The gold.
he's open,
Oh yeah.
and he's not afraid to be who he is.
Well,
Which
you've
is
got
a hairy individual.
Well, you've got chest hair of consequence, so you need
but
to.
do you
have
understand what I'm saying?
I do. No, I definitely
good.
do.
There you go.
Baggy green number 1, baggy black number 2, Indian navy number 3, and then I'm assuming the English baggy blue number 4. But that is just someone saying that. I don't know what that means.
Jewel, Tom.
Where's Denner gone? Denner had to go home to supper. Milk arrowroots and milk. Warm milk.
Are you
Milk
giving something
arrowroots.
out, bruh?
Huh?
Are you giving something out?
Yes, I am. I am. I've got to give
It's
it.
8:35.
It's 8:35. We've got to give something away
It's
here.
go time.
I might just tell someone to put an emoji and just pick someone random. I don't have a question in my mind, you know? I don't have a question. I don't have something for them. I'm not just going to waste my time and be like, wait, what colour am I thinking of?
I'm not saying that. I thought you might have been more creative.
Should I do a what number am I thinking of between 1 and 50?
1 and 100.
Okay.
1 and 50.
Go 1 and 50, keep it easier.
Yeah.
And I'll show you the number so
You
that
show me
everyone
the
knows
number,
that it's not
and then
bullshit.
give me your phone.
Yeah. Here we go. Hold on.
Oh, this is huge. Is this for a punters and dribblers?
This is for the Hello
last
Sports Summer
dribble
Tan.
And the yeah.
Yeah.
This is massive.
You happy with that?
Got it.
All right. Punters, dribblers for a summer tan and for a last dribble t-shirt. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 50. Comment it. And the first one I see that's right, you'll win. Oh, they're going. Here we go. First one to do it. They're going on.
Someone got it.
Did they?
Yeah.
Got it.
Someone got it.
Hold on, where is it?
Riley McCullen got it.
Riley McCullen.
Riley McMullen got
Riley
it.
McMullen, 28.
Riley McMullen got it.
Riley McMullen.
Holy shit, Riley McMullen. Dude, Riley McMullen's on the
Dude, Riley McMullen's in my brain.
Oh, bull.
Riley McMullen. Did anyone else get it?
No. Riley got it.
But I just want to see if anyone else was unfortunate.
No, I checked.
No one else has got it.
Riley got it.
Riley, far and away the winner here. No one. Losers, the Lottie. Someone went 75. What an idiot. It was 1 and 50. Riley McMullen, 28. Send an email to info@hellosport.com.au. Got yourself a summer tan and a last dribble tee.
Matt.
Yes.
Can you send me a message of Riley's name?
Why?
Just so it's in my dome.
Well, I'll just fucking write it down.
And the guy before that.
What was the guy before?
Has he?
There you go.
What a mad cunt.
Riley McMullen.
Oh, he has. He's Charlie Reid, milk arrowroot dribbler. Mad cunt. Good on you, bruh.
I love just how ridiculous that is. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 50. 502 error. You know what? I appreciate it, but no.
Some New Zealand dribbler was like, are our orders on the way? Yeah, they are, bruh. But
International obviously
international
is what
is
it
a
is.
different beast, bro. It's a different beast. They'll be with you when they're with you.
Do you want another Margie, Edward?
Fucking oath I do, cunt. We'll have one more, then we'll fuck off. Yeah. I can't be with you cunts all night. I love you all, but you know what I mean. Anderson of Too Old for Fucking Test Cricket fame. I can't tell you, punters and dribblers, how fucking toey I am to see Labra on 61 off 190 and Warner 84 off 158 seeds. If that doesn't turn you on, you don't get Test cricket and you need to go to bed. It's too late for you. It's bedtime. Prime Possum has come and gone.
Yeah, Prime Possum.
Did you see Prime Possum tonight? Yep. Do you not appreciate Warner's 84 off 158? No? Bedtime.
Bedtime.
Bedtime, you're a loser.
CPMs are through the roof. They are. CPMs through the roof tonight.
Guess what, bruh?
I bet his CPMs going through the roof. Ugh.
Edwards had a couple of margins.
He's knocked back some rosé and margies today, punters, dribblers. The sun. It's silly season sun.
Well, I'll tell the punter and dribbler who I've been. I've been with KD.
Yeah, the king dribbler.
King of the dribblers. He's back from New York. He's been back. He hasn't been back for 2 years.
The OGs will know who king dribbler is.
They will. Good to catch up with the big fella. He is as dribbly as I left
He
him.
bought his baggy green back. He's a baggy green member, and he bought it back from the US specifically after he saw that dribbler getting bowed to and given beers at the cricket in Brisbane because he's going to Melbourne, is he? And he just wants to.
And he's going to Sydney.
And he's going to Sydney.
And
I'm
he wanted
assuming,
your ticket.
I hope you told him to get fucked.
He wanted your ticket.
Yeah, I hope you told him to get
I
fucked.
gave it to him.
No, you didn't. There's no way you did that. This show would finish right now.
What
Sorry,
would you
KD.
do legitimately if you found out?
Dude, I'd shut this shit down right now. I'd be going. I'd be home. What's the margarita you're drinking? We are drinking
Tom and Eddie's margarita. It'll
yeah.
be available soon.
Moonwater margaritas.
Yeah. Made with pure moon water.
Yeah. Or at least just the margarita itself. Charged by the moon.
Yep. Well, no, I think you put the moon water in it.
I'm happy with that.
Perfect.
They're called Tommy's Margarita Tequila Tromba.
Well, also, like the margaritas I like with ice, blah, 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 are called Tommy's.
The what? Oh, yes. Yeah, the
Do you know
Tommy's
what I mean?
Marg.
Is
Yeah,
that-
yeah.
That's
What's a good
fun.
vibe?
It's a fun.
That's a fun thing.
Is that fun?
That's fun.
I feel like that's fun.
Yeah, in an ideal world, I want to sit here until Warner gets 100, but
We're not going to.
I don't know if that's going to happen if we finish these marks before.
Also, this, punters and dribblers. Also, this. Australia is 1 for 160.
160.
160.
That's a darts reference for those of you that were wondering why we did
But
it.
also, we've sub 160.
Oh,
out
don't
for
pretend
180.
like it made a difference, Stokes. What, were you about to bowl some fucking another no-ball wicket?
Do you know why he stopped, Tom? He remembered he was a Kiwi bowling
Yeah.
for England. He's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
fuck, am I
I'm
really
in the
doing
wrong
this?
spot.
Bit of a bucket ass on Stokes.
He's a big, thick boy, Stokes.
thick, dude.
He's a big, thick. And you know what? I like Stokes. I like him. Obviously, I hate the English.
This is what Adelaide's about. Like out the back.
This is
yarning.
like cricket's version of tailgating. Just sit out there and just pound piss in the sun.
Yeah, and talk about how great your churches are. I respect that.
I wouldn't be mad at a day-night test in Sydney for that reason alone. Being able to just sit out there as it's, you know what I mean? Like, I'd like that.
Open the park up maybe over the road, you know.
Well, oh, Davey. Even out the back of that members area.
That's 4,
There's a
Tom.
nice- that is 4. See, I reckon we could see Dave to 100 here.
We could. The nervous 90s, though, can take time.
Well, it got him last time.
But you know who can pound through them?
David.
Dave. He's 2 sixes away, put it that way.
That's just great maths from you, mate. Matty laughed.
He did. Well, Matt laughs at my jokes,
No, it was my joke. To be fair.
but I made the joke.
Well, I think the joke.
How
was
do you
me
feel
making
about
fun of
David
maths.
Warner wearing dark undies under white shorts?
I thought he was wearing pink undies. I was trying to look at that
Nah,
before.
I think he's wearing dark.
Dave wants 100.
What
Dave
would
wants
you?
his
What would
25th.
you wear to the middle? Would you wear white?
White. Unless
You'd wear-
there's some like luck thing involved. You
You'd
know?
wear white though.
Well, if it's under my whites, yeah.
Would you wear red if you had, okay, put it this way. You wake up, you're out, you're down to your last pair.
I'll wear my last pair then. I don't give a fuck. I'm not superstitious.
Got no,
well, I
holes
am,
in-
but not like that.
Got holes in them though.
90. Let me let you in on a secret here, punters dribblers. 92% of the underpants that I own have a hole in them.
So you get down to your last pair, they're holy as fuck.
I get new undies. I wear them all. They develop holes. I persevere. I've got boxes where it's like, if you bend in a certain way, your fucking junk is guaranteed to pop out of the hole and you just got to deal with it, constantly adjusting. Then I reach a point where I'm like, I can't handle this anymore, and I go and buy a fuckload more.
A fuckload more.
Like, as in, I basically just get rid of those.
Yep.
Bring in some new ones. Yeah, new cars.
So you go.
Oh,
That's 4 more.
Shot.
That's
that was
4
money.
more. That's 4 more. That's 4 more.
Love that. Keep bowling there.
Also, shout out to, I don't know why I thought of this, but I'm going to say it. Shout out to like really old school dribblers who were fucking offended when they bought boundary ropes in.
Well, I can think of this. Like, obviously, that when there are these changes, I remember how dirty I was when numbers and names came in. I was like, "Fuck that! I don't care anymore."
But I'm just saying, shout out to the guy who was pissed off when boundary ropes came in.
Yes, but I mean, I also look back at that and go, "It makes sense." Oh, boundary ropes make sense now.
It's like saying shout out to the guy who misses a shoulder charge.
I mean, I still miss the shoulder charge. Don't get me wrong, but the boundary rope is just to like stop them from fucking flying.
But the guy's probably like, I missed the guy
flying into the fence.
flying into the fence, because then it's like, how much does the saving a boundary mean to you?
I get ya.
Saving a boundary used to mean something.
I think it still does.
I don't think it does.
Well, it doesn't have the same consequences.
That's what I'm saying. Are you prepared?
Or is he starting a Mexican wave here?
Are you prepared to put your body on the line?
This guy's trying to get a Mexican wave going. And
yes or no?
It didn't look like anyone cared.
No one cared.
Turn the volume down on that thing, Eddie.
Sorry, bro. Is that annoying?
Well, I'm assuming it's coming through the mic.
Probably is. Just saying what people think about the boundary rope.
Some saying they hate it.
Have one more Margie, Eddie.
He will be.
Punting on Eddie's mark to fall over. I'm holding it.
Well, no, yeah, they're talking about the one over there. Look at that HD light.
It's empty.
That light's so
So it
HD. That
doesn't
looks
matter.
like bushfire shit.
It's empty. Eddie's Gerard Butler with a beard. Get that all the time.
My, yeah.
Eddie's one Margie away from saying something controversial.
Nah.
Cunts, you don't know me well enough.
Yeah, my mother-in-law also thinks you look like Gerard Butler.
She said that to me when I went over there.
Oh, there you go. Do you know what I did the other
She
day?
said it to my face.
Do you know how she does
She's
it?
like, I walked in the house because I thought you were there. You weren't there yet. It was just her cooking beautiful meals for
She's a phenomenal cook.
her daughter and her son-in-law who can't
Who's
be
not
a man,
handyman. Yeah.
and her grandchildren. And it was like the second thing she said to me. She's like, you look like Gerard Butler. I'm like, I get that all the time.
Thank you so much. See, so do you know what, Evie the other day, Steph sent me a video. Steph was pushing her, like, Evie in the pram, and Evie just turns around to her and goes, "Oh, Daddy's a handyman." And I'm like, what the fuck? And she sends that video and she's like, I'm like, who told you that? And she's like, Norne, which is the Croatian grandma name. But we got a Christmas tree the other day. I had to be a handyman and I had to get the saw out and saw a bit of a rogue branch off the bottom so that I could sturdy it up in the thing.
Yeah.
It's like the most masculine shit I've done in the house, and Marina's not there for it. And she probably doesn't even believe I did it.
Yeah, because you didn't.
I did do it. I got the
I
saw
just
out. I was
put,
in the bloody living room.
Feel like I just should point out, someone said, Eddie has Lego hair. Nice wig, Eddie. Eddie of flat top fame.
Do a shoey.
Do a shoey. Fuck no.
No.
Eddie is cooked. Eddie needs a nap.
Couple more mugs and Eddie will be number 2 in a conga line.
How many high school netballers, mixed team of course, do you think Eddie could take on at once? Dribblers, bro.
A shoey in the gaze.
Nah.
You know what? One day.
Maybe one day. Not
One
today.
day. Not today.
Water in the 90s. 90 F163.
Love that. My
Drive
shoes
Lego
again.
hair, yeah.
Reeboks, baby. Reeboks. I don't know what the fuck they're called other than just Reeboks.
Pumps.
They're not pumps. Pumps are with the pump on them. Shout out to them though. I used to be obsessed
Oh, no,
with
you know what
pumps.
they are? Reebok foams.
Reebok foams, yeah. Foam tongue Reeboks.
Yeah.
I think I got them at Culture Kings, $90.
I can't believe you went to
Cheapest
Culture
chips.
Kings.
I didn't go to
That's
Culture Kings.
so cute.
You
went
buy it
to Culture
online,
Kings,
bro.
That's so cute.
Buy it online, dog.
Some at Culture Kings is so funny, bro. So
Oh.
some guy DJing there giving away pizza and shit. I love that. Oi, babe, can we just go to Culture Kings for a sec?
Oi, bro, I'm just a Culture Kings. I'll call you back.
Call you back. Shit reception down here, bro. Sorry, bro.
Dude, shit reception in Culture Kings.
Oi, bro, you got any of those Reebok foams, that, bro?
Oi, dude, you got any Jordans? I'm a Culture Kings.
Bro? Sick, bro. We get your hair cut there and shit.
Can you?
Yeah.
Like a fade.
You can get fades.
Got my
and shit
fade
there.
at Culture. I didn't know that. Again, I bought them online, but shout out to Culture Kings.
If you can prove you got a fade at Culture Kings, might be something to for you.
yeah. There might
If you send me a photo,
a video of you getting a fade
if
at
you
Culture
send me a
Kings,
video of you getting a fade at Culture Kings,
there's something in it for you.
There's something in it for you.
Just know there is. Dude, you should go get your hair cut at Culture Kings, Eddie. I'd
Dude,
love
I
that.
should do that.
That would be funny as fuck.
You know, like fully like what are they called? Like
Or like a high top. You could actually do a high top.
yeah, like a high top.
You've
Yeah,
got the hair
yeah,
for it.
yeah.
I don't have that.
Yeah. Eddie, you look like you're wanting to get upgraded to business class. I don't know what the fuck that means. Cunts, if you've been to Culture Kings, you got footage of her getting your hair cut, then there'll be
There's something in it for you.
Yeah.
That's all we're saying.
Warner will score a ton on our watch.
Yeah.
Know that. Know that. We should have gone home by all. Oh, 6!
4 runs, 95.
six?
No, it was 4.
Oh, I don't know.
4 runs. Well done, Dave. Well done, Dave.
Can I test your memory, gentlemen? Do you mind if I test your memory?
Test it.
David Warner's 67 ball ton, Perth, 2012, maybe. Did he score a ton with a 6?
No
yes,
idea.
he was on 94.
Bang.
Pumped to 6. Down the ground.
Matty.
Dude, Matty's got a fucking...
Oh! No! Is it no ball? No, it wasn't.
Why'd you say that?
Because I thought I heard Howie say that for the second time in a test in the series or some shit. I was like, oh, not again. Oh, Dave. Dave. Oh, he'd be on 26 test tons. Look at him. Oh.
Was that David. Am I guilty? Is that commentator's curse? Or?
Yeah, well, I mean, surely, but Dave.
David.
You didn't need to do it.
David.
Yeah, Eddie needs a nap. Eddie, you jinxed him.
Apologies.
Don't blame me, you motherfuckers.
I said apologies.
No, in here.
Fuck!
Thank you, Eddie. Thank you. Stay streaming for Smudge's ton, surely. Get fucked. Eddie hates Warner like Warner hates Stark. The early crow.
Yep, I early crowed, bro.
You early crowed.
Did I though?
No, you did. Don't ask that question. You did. Yes, you did.
I asked, did he get a fucking
No,
ton?
you
off
said
the 6?
we won't be leaving here until Warner gets a ton.
I did say that. Fuck.
Fuck.
Smudge, 32, 79 matches. Shitloads of runs.
That sucks.
Okay. One more giveaway.
One more giveaway.
One more giveaway.
All right, what's the giveaway? What are we doing?
Why do Tom and I think Smudge is called Smudge?
And what are they getting for it? Same thing? Hat and a shirt?
Punter's dribbler's hat.
Another punters and dribblers hat? No,
do you
do the dribble in the hat. Do the dribble in
Dribble
the
pack?
Yeah, dribble pack. Like as in so the summer tan and a last dribble t-shirt.
Yeah. Why do Tom and I call Smudge Smudge? Like why do we think,
why do we say he's called Smudge?
No. Why do we think he's named Smudge?
Yeah.
And it's very specific.
It's specific.
Wording.
If they can get it, yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
you know what I mean? You
yeah.
know the wording.
We'll see if they get it in. If there's any OGs, paying
Dude, there's got to be
attention.
OGs in here, bro.
Someone says they emailed us a photo of their Culture Kings haircut.
No, we need videos. I said that.
No, there's no one here.
No one knows,
No one,
bro.
dude. It's too. There's no OGs on here.
They're too new.
We won't be giving it away.
They're too new.
Surely it's not like they're not in the lost tapes. You know, you don't have to be listening to the first 70. I wouldn't have thought.
Oh, dude, that's such a wig out that no one knows.
It is funny, isn't it?
Isn't that funny?
We just haven't said it for like fucking 100 years.
a lot of like poo-based shit.
Yeah, I mean that's
It's
because
nothing to do with it.
Go back and listen to like the first fucking. Actually,
I
don't
just
know when
want to see if
you'd get it.
anyone gets it.
I know. They won't. No one's getting it. Tough titties. Tough titties. It's there. It's sitting there.
Oh, bruh.
If you know someone who's an OG, message them.
Is it that OG though?
Yeah. Yeah. It's OG, which is why it's good. I like it. I think that's a great fucking question.
I'm gonna wait one more second.
No, we'll just give it till the end of the fucking show. We'll go back, and if we see one with an answer.
Smudge the ball with sandpaper. In England, people call people smudge.
That is why. I think that's like people with the last name Smith.
I
is
was
called
pretty
Smudge.
clear
That's
about
not
what
us.
I require.
No, I know. That's not why we do it.
English people who have the last name Smith are named Smudge.
Yeah.
Not
That-
why he's called Smudge.
That's not why we think he's called Smudge.
It's also not why he's called Smudge.
It's because of people.
No. He's called Smudge for one reason. It's our reason.
It's our reason. Yeah, right.
Like, let's be honest.
Let's call it what it is. David.
I can't believe no one's cluing onto it.
No,
though.
I'm not that surprised.
Really?
Nah, I'm not that.
That was the
surprised.
first thing that came to our heads.
Yeah, but that was a long time ago. We haven't said that for yonks.
No, but like when we heard his name was Smudge, you and I looked each other in the eyes and were like, "That's why."
Yes, but that's also not. It's not like obvious. It's not like
Yes, it is.
Well-
It's so obvious. Is it not?
hard worker. No. I'll ask the disciples. There you go. Someone's in the disciples chat. If you're in the disciples chat, which there's only like 12 of you.
Ed would have quick way to change the subject, fame. When you host, you can change the
Yeah,
subject.
that's the beauty of
That's
it.
the beauty of it, bro.
We move on quick here. Yeah. Did Eddie jinx Warner? Yeah, he did. We move on.
I owned it, cunt. Fuck off.
Eddie's hurting right now. Look at this.
Of course I'm hurting, bro.
Oh, look at him.
Of course I'm
Look at him.
hurting.
Oh, Dave.
It's because he's so twitchy, he smudges his writing.
No, that's not it.
But like
I appreciate
a better guess than
Yeah,
most.
it's creative. It's creative.
Shat himself during a long innings, bro. Oh.
Yeah, he's close. He's close. He's close. He's close.
Oh. It needs exact, right? It needs to be exact. Don't you reckon? It's pretty good, though.
Yeah, he's as close as anyone's been.
But now we're giving into.
Yeah, no, we know what we need. We know
I
what we
said,
need.
what do we define it as? You're getting closer, though.
Fuck Dave. I'm glad I didn't have Dave for a ton in this test. I would have been furious. If Smudge can get in here, though, then he's fucking laughing tomorrow. Look at the beautiful Adelaide sky.
Yeah, it's like there's another guy said the same thing, but not enough for us.
Oh, Jesus.
Not enough for
Nah,
us.
because there's some specifics to it.
He was at You're gonna be OG, bro.
Oh, shit.
Smith averages 70 as captain. Just throw that one in.
I was thinking about that as well when he was brought back in. I was like, Smudge might
Look
go
at that
big
purple.
here.
Look at that purple.
Mate, I was literally just, oh my God,
know you
no,
were.
no.
But I
no.
can point it out again, surely.
I don't know, of course you can.
None of these cunts know shit.
No.
None of you have listened to the back catalogue, clearly. So you're not deserving.
Well, you got to do your work.
You got to put in the hard yards, bruh.
Damn. Come on, Stephen.
Some of you were close.
Yeah, there's two of you that I've seen.
Two of you were
close.
really close, but like you were.
And you were well in the right wheelhouse, in the right ballpark.
And on a different night, in a different time,
You might
after
have
more
got
margies, I reckon you win.
David Warner. What time's play finish?
10:30.
God,
Should finish at 10. We'll finish at 10:30. Why time?
Because we're in New South Wales.
Why time?
Because England are fucking slow bowlers.
Why do tests in Sydney that should finish at 5:30 finish at 6?
Because we always take the extra half out.
Because
I'm out.
because we never
Get in the overs.
bowl the overs.
There you go. Thank you.
90 overs should be bowled in 6 hours. The test match should finish at 10. It will finish at 10:30 because I've never seen.
We can't really give you a hint, punters and dribblers, because it's basically specific. Like, you've got to say the exact thing. So, like, we can give you a hint, but unless you know the exact phraseology.
Like if you we put it this way. This isn't something we've said once. We
used to say
said
it
this
all the time.
all the time. All the time.
Yeah.
This isn't. We're not dropping some weird shit on you. Cunts would know. Cunts would know. King Dribbler would know.
You'd think so.
He'd definitely know.
Brace would know.
He'd definitely know. Nude sooner know.
Nude
For
sooner
sure,
know.
bro.
Oh, look at him. Now, he's got thick hands. You
In
shook
fact,
Dave's
I
hand
reckon you almost message him and go, just to
to
test
see
it.
if he's up. Well, he might not be awake. I don't know where the fuck he is, but I think he's in England.
How good's test cricket, punters and dribblers? Got the gloves. Yeah, brah. Yeah, brah. Mad cunt. Obviously, punters and dribblers, at this point of the night, we're running out of puff.
Well, we're on the back 9 here. We're on the 18th, really.
We're on the 18th.
Yeah,
That's
we're
4
almost
runs.
out here. We're finishing.
not 4 runs.
It's not 4 runs at all. We're not. That was not 4. Can confirm.
Do you know what I mean? It was, but it wasn't.
Should have been.
Could have been. Could have been.
Could have been.
Smudge, who was at, would earn you a.
Would earn you a last dribble.
Yeah.
T. And
Anyway, suck shit.
I think we go to over 70, Ed. What do you reckon? Or is that too many? That might be too.
What?
We're at 66.
I think we watch another over and we go.
Yeah, cool. I'm down with that.
I'm not staying. No, fuck that.
That's a lot. That's actually.
This
longer
is
than you
like
think.
this is the last over.
Yeah,
now,
okay. We're in the
right now.
last over here, punters, dribblers.
That's 4.
And that's 4. That is 4. Labra to 78.
What would you do for 6? What's your what would your 6 technique be?
I'm not a Billy Bowden fucking. I'm just a straight
You're
up.
not pumping Pabbage and
No, I'm straight up. Some guy
Would
apparently.
you go?
Some guy apparently did it recently where he did a handstand and used his legs.
That's
It's
a
too
bit
much. It's too much. It's
Is this
simply
too much?
Well, that's a come on for 6. Oh no! Oh,
Do you know what I mean?
holy shit! Did you see that, Eddie? Marnus almost got dropped.
Is
I'm
this
in
too,
court.
Is this too much, Tom? Is that too much?
6 runs. No, it's not too much. That's probably
I don't
how.
think
That's
so.
probably how we should do it.
3 more runs, brah, and then we're off.
You mean 3 more balls?
Maybe 3 runs. He scores a run.
Well, he might. Fucking Eddie of Mr. Margie fame.
Had a couple of margies. Don't hold it against me. Don't hold it against me. Can't a man enjoy Test cricket over a couple
Over
of
a couple of
margies?
margies? No, of course you can.
Stokes. Shit. He's a toiler though, Stokes. I'll give him that.
He'll
And he's
toil.
a thick body. He's a thick body. He's a
he'll
presence.
toil.
Remember seeing him punch on?
They want us to reveal the answer before we go. All right, we'll do that. That'll be the last thing we do. And then you can go
I'll
back
give
and
you the
find
honest,
it.
Tom.
Yeah, righto.
I'll give you the honest.
Yeah, I'll do it. We'll do it after the last ball's bowled.
So there's still time to win
There is still time.
if you're good enough. And none of you are. You're all fucking losers.
We aren't doing it again tomorrow, but we will do more.
But not now.
Not tomorrow.
I hope you've enjoyed it.
Mate, it's been fun.
It's been great to spend time with the punter and the dribbler.
Thanks for tuning in.
You're our family.
We love you.
We love you very dearly. It's been a fun night. Couple of winners, couple of losers.
Australia winners.
You know who's the winner? Australia. 2 for 186.
Sorry.
Sorry for dominating another test match down under. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Still time to win the dribbler pack. Does anyone have it in them?
Last ball. Marnus swats it away. Oh, is that Rory Burns of... No.
Okay.
All right.
Tom?
Because he was irrevocably smudged at birth. So when he was born, all the features were smudged from his face, but we needed irrevocably
Smudged at birth.
So you were never going to get it unless you'd heard us say it.
And we said it 1,000 times.
Yeah, at least.
Was he smudged at birth? Yes.
Irrevocably.
Is that why he's called Smudge? Correct. There you go.
There you go. Punters, dribblers, thank you again for tuning in. Thank you very much to Kempy for the space. Bloke in a Bar beer, the greatest beer, the beer of sport. Thank you all for tuning in. Australia 13 plus.
Beautiful sky, Adelaide Oval, turning it on.
Thank
Australia
you to Matty.
dominating. Thank you to Matty.
Behind the
who
scenes,
is-
You're welcome.
Matty killing it, doing the damn
Matty
thing.
plays blinder after blinder after
Yeah.
blinder after blinder after blinder after blinder after blinder. Simple
We'd be
as that.
fucked without Matty. That we do know.
Punters and dribblers, we'll see you next week.
And to Eddie, Mr. Margie.